You know what? I need to get water. Hello, hello. Oh, what's up, Sogus? What's up, Kazan? Thank you for the 2 jewels. I don't know what a jewel is, but thank you. The plan for today, assuming I don't have any more coaching today, this morning, which I think is true, I just am gonna be VOD reviewing tryouts for UTD, and I'm gonna have to explain this probably 30 times throughout the stream, but the plan is first like 2 hours we're gonna VOD review and assess who the best players are for UTD, and then basically decide which players proceed. And the second thing we're gonna do is probably play ranked. Ooh, nice. Cannot learn Earthquake. I only can learn Crunch. So let me do this, actually. Can I do this? Browser source. Will this work? Yo, what's up, Soak? Soak. Soach. As we're getting out of bronze, monitor on, eyes open, functioning hands, keyboard connected, controller charged, more than 1 FPS. Be able to breathe while playing the game. I don't know. Is there anything more than that? Pulse check? Yep, that's a good start. Make sure you're breathing, your heart is pumping, your brain is beating. Wait. Now, will this work on stream like this? No. Maybe. Oh, it does work. Oh, it doesn't work. Oh, maybe this will work. Yes. Yes, this does work the way I want it to. So when you look at this off angle, I'm coming here and do it. Okay, cool. I can't do this anymore. What's up, Kazan? What's up, Frailty? Let's do this. I feel like as an off tank, your definition, I have no impact on the game. You have impact on the game, just not usually as a solo tank. Now, this doesn't really apply to Magneto, because Magneto's just the strongest tank in the game right now and happens to be an off tank. Oh, my head hurts so bad. My neck. But yeah, usually off tanks have little impact on the game. Or at least little impact where they would start winning. Right, you kind of need like a strong base to be able to carry, or to be able to win as an off tank. Like, whenever I play Penny Parker, or when I used to, I wasn't usually the hyper carry tank. But if I had a hyper carry tank, I could really support that tank well with how I use my Penny. Why is Twitch still ghosting you? They're a bunch of hoes. What's up, Beans? Oh, my head hurts. Maybe I shouldn't stream. Maybe I should get my ass back in bed because I slept 4 hours today also. Good morning. Oh. Oh. Bruh, moment. Sleep stream? Got up at 7 to fix my sleep schedule. Realized I wasn't built for this shit and went back to bed till 5 minutes ago. Sleep stream, good night. It's been a while since I saw that overlay on stream. That's not supposed to happen while Twitch is down, but I guess it works. Time. At 3 a.m. and the body wouldn't let me sleep past 7 a.m. Dang. I'm lucky. Now why would you stay up that late, Beans? Don't you know sleep is important and that you shouldn't be going to bed late and waking up early? You should be getting at least 8 hours of sleep. For shame. For shame. Can this Aurora guy get up already so we could do the VAR review? I'm waiting for his stupid ass. You need a mushroom coffee. What's a mushroom coffee? What's that? Is that like an espresso martini? Rice. Right? Mycelium take over our brains. Oh. Is this song allowed to be played on stream? It's on the playlist, so I guess it's fine. Medicine mushrooms for it to help you focus. Oh. Interesting. Jeej. Jared Little song? That's in the COD montage. Bury me, bury me. Oh, this guy DM'd me. Yo. You're on stream. Actually, are you? Try speaking again? There we go.
Hello,
Okay, we're
hello?
good.
It doesn't even show your stream like it's being up. Or are you not streaming on Twitch?
I'm banned on Twitch, remember?
For how much longer? I thought it was only like a week.
They got changed to 2 weeks because they hit me with the same offense twice. It's like getting hit with drunk driving for being drunk and then also murdering somebody. Should I even say jokes like that? Is that even a joke?
I mean, Twitch might hit you a third time if you keep saying jokes like that, even though you're not streaming on Twitch right now.
You're right. My fault. Is it cover? Oh, is that why? Is it funny?
Do you want to be screen sharing the matches, or you want me to pull it up?
Yeah, I'll screen share. That's.
What are you streaming on, by the way? Are you streaming on YouTube or Twitch
Yeah,
or
YouTube.
TikTok? YouTube.
I don't have a TikTok stream key, so I can't stream on TikTok yet.
Gotcha.
That reminds me, I should work on that. Someone legit DM me telling me I can do this if I do that, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Maybe use a different analogy,
Yeah.
but like the analogy works, right?
Like,
Shit.
just the main thing for what we're doing is like, don't explicitly say who's gonna go to phase 2 and not. Like, we'll keep that in DMs, but like we can, in terms of like the actual evaluation, we can kind of keep everything pretty.
So how do you want me to do it then? So like
we can keep the like what we say in our evaluation and everything. Like, we can keep that completely unfiltered, but like off stream we'll like decide who's moving forward to phase 2 and who wouldn't be. And obviously there's still 2 more days of trials, so that's just like getting through these first like 2 days so that we, this weekend we just have 2 days to go through instead of 4, so it's less, less pain.
Okay, so I'll just be like, okay, so if you're Black Panther here, you should be doing this. This is really bad for you because you're doing that. But then I won't
Yeah,
say
yeah,
like whether you make it or not make it. Okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Like the the people that make it will like determine afterwards, like
Yeah,
after all 4 days are taken care of.
I edit all my TikToks. I don't edit my long form YouTube videos. All right, where's the codes at? Oh my
It's in
God,
officer chat. There's 10 so far.
10 codes. I'll probably look
Yeah.
at. Okay,
Do
well,
the do the ones that are most recent first. That's day 2, and day 2 was more organized. These ones are pretty good matches.
so
Day 1 was a little sloppy because I was supposed to be in charge of it, but my internet went down.
right.
So they got a little sloppy. But
You know, I've never
do
had a
we wanna
positive win rate mag in this season. You said what?
do we wanna post in the Discord, by the way, that you're streaming and like we're doing
Yes,
evaluations right now?
we should do that. Yes, I agree.
Okay, because yeah, I don't think anyone watches your YouTube streams. Everyone just goes on Twitch.
Yeah. I guess I go announcements. This should be fine with
Uh,
announcements.
you can do announcements or you can do trial announcements.
Nah, we'll do announcements. Actually, trial announce. Let's do
I think just
announcements because people might want to watch it from even though they haven't like actually. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's fair.
Like they didn't try it, but they're like, oh, Marvel Rivals content.
I'll keep my game open just in case. This
I am
first game,
currently
what I
live.
remember, this first game was full like defensive holds on both ends. Uh, I think Kite looked really sloppy on his offense side.
Okay.
It, but he was saying he just woke up like right before the match, so it seems like it took him a second to warm up. I think he was like 5-7 or something like that after offense, and then he ends up 21-8. So we'll have to see. But
Already set that out. I'm ready whenever you want.
yeah, I'm good.
I was supposed to VAR view this guy. Fuck. Okay, never mind.
We can worry about that later.
Never mind.
Or no, someone on Twitch or YouTube. Never mind.
Yeah, it's personal coaching. I should have done it. Hello, Kakarot. Okay. Do I need anything else? No. We just go straight in. VOD me, bro, says Melkor. Shut up.
Yeah, day 1 had some like LARP games though. Like there's a game where it's like fucking Melkor's Groot versus Skytle's Magneto.
Mm-hmm.
Just full LARP.
It's just per individual analysis, right?
It's per individual, so I didn't have any say on like what comps get played and whatnot. And I did put emphasis on a wide hero pool, so there's some games where the overall comps are gonna look pretty weird.
Okay. Well, Go Rocket's trolling by playing Penny Parker already. Especially with the stupid ass setup. Okay, so who are the new players? There's the Invis, there's Neelabs, Shadow, nobody.
And
Mistborn, Barry,
yeah, I don't
scripted
think so.
one. Okay.
Yeah, it's mostly new players for these ones. Zarafa only gets these first 2 maps, and then Shay I don't think comes in until like the later half, and I think Mel gets 1 or 2.
Okay.
So support wise, I tried to give all of them 3 maps, while our returning players only get 2.
Alright, there's also Meow
Tanks,
Meow.
I think the tanks, nobody and Mistborn both get to play every map, and I think the DPS that are all new also got to play every map today.
Okay. It's kind of like hard to break this down. Okay.
Yeah, I
This
was
is what.
noticing that in live time. There's like so many like micro fights going on in different areas.
Yeah. Mm, nope. Fucking Zarafa. Let's do like a couple players at a time then.
Yeah, do you want to do like specific roles at a time and then we just rewatch after?
I don't know about rewatching, but I'm gonna just focus. Like, I'm gonna do it the way I do it, and then kind of just go
Yeah.
from there.
Okay.
Holy Zarafa shit. This guy's on console.
Yeah.
shit on Kite. What's up, Bert? So as far as playing Elsa, this guy seems pretty confident in what he needs to be doing. He knows his role, and he's kind of abusing, what's it called, the core part of Elsa's kit, which is like, yeah, spamming cooldowns essentially. So I'm glad I don't have to start where it's like, okay, what is the main purpose of Angela, with the, or main purpose of Elsa with this guy? So this is a good start in my
he's
book.
confident dueling Kai, which is always nice to see.
True. Looked kind of wonky there, but it's okay. Leak code LARPing on Angela. Go on Twitch, YouTube's lagging. Is it actually? Okay, we've seen enough from this guy for now. Let's look at the Bucky. What is Neelapse doing? Positioning there was... Yeah, the angle and the positioning there was pretty odd. Especially when he's wasting his time trying to 1v1 a Widow. Which is like, not really his job.
Yeah, it's something you look left and try to play for a hook. Or the cooldown comes back up.
I guess I don't mind him marking the angle since Kite's gonna be like taking it, so he's just contesting it temporarily. But
He takes. Yeah, I think he should walk up to that like pillar whenever he starts charging up his hook and just like force that space to his side. A lot of people might just use the pillar to LOS and then
yeah,
just turn the corner, hit it, shift them in.
there's a lot of downtime from Neelapse right now. Granted, there's not much to fucking
Not much
do.
going on the offense side either.
Yeah. So, in my eyes, right, so like the way I do VAR reviews is always abuse the core strength of that character, right? So for me, like Elsa's core strength is spamming cooldowns, right? Groot's is
Groot's the big wall and the swings with those. For Bucky, it's going to be the hook, pressure, and being able to take aggression off your cooldowns and the amount of frontline damage you get.
Yeah, so with Bucky, I also like multiple answers too, right? Because the point is like whatever you choose, whether you think is hook, whether you think is cooldown spamming with the Elsa team up, whatever, on Bucky, you should be just abusing that. With Neelapse, if I were to ask him, I don't know what he would choose, but if it was something like cooldown spamming, I would say he's not really doing a great job of spamming the cooldowns efficiently, and instead he's just spamming the cooldowns, if that makes sense. It's like, yeah, it's great he's popping E all the time, but it's like, why did he pop his E there? Did he need to? You know? Like him popping the E there is like whatever, and then him spamming it here is fine. But it's like, why did he go for a hook there? Why is he popping E right there? You know, like that's the kind of thing I'm looking for when I'm watching.
Yeah, it's like he's using the cooldowns, but it's just finding like what's the actual purpose behind using the cooldowns instead of just pressing the button.
Yep. Because if these weren't on that short cooldown, you'd just be doing nothing. What's up, Batuan? Oh, it's Nami. What's up, Nami? I'm not gonna lie, this nobody is terrified of taking damage. Off rip.
Also hasn't used team up at all.
He used it one time, I just skipped over it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I just missed that then.
This is the second time using it. Good morning, how are you doing today? I'm doing alright, Rocks. Hello. So, whenever I'm watching nobody here, I feel like there's a lack of confidence. Maybe it's due to lag.
Could just be nerves as well. Like
could be nerves. Yeah.
They weren't in the trials on Monday, so this is like their first game in trials.
Yeah, I could see that.
But there's a lot of the bubble usage is either very it's very forced. Like there's no reason to use it there. For a lot of the times he's used it, especially because he has full shield. For like half the times that he's used it, he can just shield back slightly and he'd be completely fine. He's
just terrified of dying, and so that's making him play really passive, and then also like using cooldowns early because he doesn't want to accidentally die, quote unquote. You're watching the stream at the gym. Amazing. So yeah. Same thing here. If you're nobody watching the stream or replay, like, why are you using bubble? You know, you ask yourself that question. If you don't know the answer, then there's a
Don't
bit
know
of a
the answer,
problem.
then it wasn't a good bubble.
Yeah.
I do think it's probably nerves though, because the aim like seems a bit shaky as well.
Yeah. I would imagine their aim is a little bit better than that. Let's look at supports. Supports are going to be the big thing. First teams are like that.
Supports are the most interesting for me because I like from DPS at least from what I watched yesterday. I have a good idea of like what DPS are standing out for tanks. I think there's one that stood out the most so far. But like supports, it's like outside of Mel, which I mean Mel is the obvious.
Hmm.
Outside of Mel, everyone it seems like it's hard for me to evaluate without looking further in
Okay.
depth. So
Let's take a look. So, on the same conversation, what is Invis's main thing? In my opinion, it's AoE. AoE damage, AoE healing, piercing, cleaving, etc., etc. So basically, whenever I'm watching Groxy play,
Gray, I'd just
Gray.
say Gray.
So Gray is a good call. If I'm watching Gray, I basically want to see you doing as much AoE whatever as possible, right? So you should be hitting multiple targets at a time, whether that's positioning, whether that's ability usage. So right now, with how passive Team 2 is playing, it's kind of hard to really say it's bad or good.
Yeah, but like with
But,
how passive
uh-huh,
Team 2 is playing as well, like Gray, like either Gray or the DPS can call for some aggressive angles, and then Gray like gives the shield on the angle, because
yeah.
you don't really need both supports on this front line right now without like low pressure the offense is putting on.
Hmm.
And also now that at least on Angela, you have a lot more purpose with your pull.
Yeah. Um, we
I
dropped
think dropping
high
here
ground.
is really early.
Yeah, dropped for no reason. I do like how we're using our cooldowns a lot. A lot of people struggle with using their cooldowns, just in general, because they're scared of wasting it. Make sure to not waste pull.
Yeah, uses the shift to pressure map, it saves the pull. That's
If
good.
only
That's really
Melkor
nice.
let me Hulk. Shut up, MJL. Do I do individual coaching sessions? I do. You can DM me on Discord, Rocks. So, overall as a team, this positioning is ass,
Yeah, the
right? Like,
positioning seemed a bit panic. I think he needs to go into that left room and try to bunker down and hope the cloak gets to turn around in time.
it's either go back high ground or you, what's it called? Give that space up because you don't want to get pulled off the map or flanked.
Could just take portal as well whenever he started
Yeah,
getting pressured to sustain himself with shield and then come back.
yep,
It's
yep,
like, it's like the same argument where like someone was already dead on offense side. If the mag's trying to pressure you from height, then he can't be pressuring frontline or anyone else.
yeah.
I mean, Leeds, it's a very short timing that he's not able to pull in from Lead. But yeah, overall that looked pretty good.
I have a feeling Meow Meow is going to be heal bot only instead of blinding with cloak, which is not something I want to see. Okay, so again, same thing, right? Every time I watch you play the game and I'm watching your VOD, I should be able to understand what you're trying to do. When you blind there as cloak, the question is why did you blind and who did you blind? For what purpose? If the answer is there was nobody to blind, then why did we blind in the first place, right? You also send in the team's voice chat to listen to comms. This is a leak code, by the way. Oh. Well, I'm not here tomorrow, so
Yeah, you're only here on Friday.
I'm only here on Friday, and that's a
We're
maybe,
also,
actually.
I'm also not too worried about comms for phase 1. It's just I'm just focused
Yeah,
on individual.
yeah.
We'll start worrying about comms a lot more in phase 2.
When is that, next week?
Yeah, yeah. I want to have phase 1 like results posted by next Tuesday, the 25th.
Okay. Yeah, me being here on Friday is a question mark. I'll let you know.
That's fine, yeah. I mean, even if you're here on Friday, we're definitely gonna have to like go over it afterwards, no matter what. So it's not like
That's true. Yeah.
not like the biggest need. As long as one
Um,
of us two is here to organize it, or Nami.
yeah. Positioning for our cloak and dagger is just really odd, right? We're just standing out in the open. We're playing really close to heal, even though you can play from a distance. And because we're playing so
Can you
close,
can you press tab real quick? I just want to see what team up everyone is on to make sure it's like.
Um, okay, Team A is pretty good. Team B, Liko's on Star Lord because he's shit at the game. I think all these team ups are pretty good. There's no bad ones. Is hit team
Yeah.
up worth to use just for damage block, boost and block? Maybe it's for that. It is, but like, what damage were they blocking when they just killed 2 people and nobody was in front of the screen, right? That's the stuff I'm looking for.
Actually, there's one thing I just thought of that was unrelated to this
What?
map. Oh, I'll bring it up after we finish this map. It's for a different player.
Oh god. Yeah, we're kind of just like spamming abilities. Starlord is superior. Make sure he's not on the team. Leako's off the team now.
Yeah. I mean, Loki is just way better. The amount of pressure you can get just by comboing the 2 pins is unbelievable.
Yep. Okay. I'm not sure what Meow Meow is doing here. We're kind of just standing around, not healing, not even looking to heal our Angela. Let's look at Gray. They've got their ult. Who's gonna ult first?
Should be Gray. I mean, we don't have
Pretty
a
good
yet.
ult. And we're all dead to the
Double
Jet
support
ult.
ult. Where did the Jeff ult go?
Why did it take so long to use a Jet ult there?
Yeah, we should go back and see that in a second.
Yeah.
Clearly you needed some help.
Probably couldn't save him there, but I was hoping they would get the trade on the Bucky.
Perfect precision.
Okay, it's in a really aggressive position.
Gray played that pretty well, I think. No real like major mistakes that'd be like, wow, I don't want that support on my team.
Yeah. I mean,
Nah, he got baited by the Elsa ult. I mean, he does. Like I see why he went back on the Jeff ult instead of just on them, but it's like, just.
I think you have to commit at that point when you use the Jeff ult, because like you're not gonna kill through Fox ults.
Well, no. What I'm saying is like he saw the Elsa ult and thought she was gonna bring it back, but then Shadows mistimed it. Wait, no. He's on defense. The Elsa. What the? Okay, I
Yeah,
don't know.
Elsa's
I don't know what this Jeff ult was. I guess he was scared that the White Fox getting eaten there was bad for him.
Yeah, because I would think you just go into that room and you take everyone, and then you just like, even if it kind of negates some of the White Fox ults, if you have like people in your mouth to kill. But I guess they're all really split anyways.
I mean, he got
my
the
assumption
Bucky.
is, you know, maybe Lee called. He's going for Angela ult. Maybe Lee called he was going for Angela ults and wanted to combo with the Jeff ults, and then you know Zarafa just ulted to match maybe, and then the Jeff was too far to be able to follow up on the Angela ult.
I'm a bully scripter for a bit, but fucking Jeff, man. Why am I watching Gogo?
Perfect precision.
Let's watch Neelapse again. Twitch unban is in like 2-3 days, give or take. Wait, that doesn't bring him down?
He didn't have the charge left click. I
Oh,
also think he didn't have the
you have to
charge
full
left click.
charge it, right?
Yeah, to get the like the knockdown.
I forgot. 6 or 7? No, I said 2 to 3. Stupid ass.
Rocket just hinting brains.
Yeah.
Wait, can you go back real quick? I want to see what Rocket was looking for with that pin.
Oh, just way too early.
No, it's just
And then
drunk
also,
driving. And
Drunk
lead-
driving and trapped and then elite. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of things going wrong.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he gets out alive is like beautiful. Well, not beautiful for him, beautiful for the supports and the mag bubble. He might not get out alive. He took the TP and he's getting chased.
I prefer Neelapse spamming here more because there's actually like some value to it.
It's good value in cleave, yeah.
Seems to be comboing. Wow, the lag.
Wow.
That's 2 times this guy survived, not jumping off the map. Unlucky. Now, why do we mag ult? Oh, it's last 3 seconds.
Even then, I don't think you need to mag ult that. Like, save it in case there's a portal that comes through.
Yeah. I mean, Team 2 definitely played, I'll say it outright, worse than Team B. But that's because they had to, like, actually do things, and they weren't. They just got buried the baker.
Yeah, I mean, like, Lee tried to do a lot with the Angela pick, but even with the pins that he got, there wasn't any kills off of it.
Yeah.
And Kai tried to take the angles, but he just got overwhelmed on the angles. There wasn't really much support for him.
Do you think there should be another rank between GM and Celestial? Just whatever. You said what?
I think the support picks definitely make it a bit harder
For sure.
as well.
White
Like,
Fox
if they want to
Jeff
do these
is...
support picks, then it's like I think the White Fox probably has to angle with Kite and like help Kite take control of that if they want to do anything.
They should
But
probably be
if
running
support
dive with this comp. Support backline.
with this back line, yeah.
Yeah. I'm watching this back. Just missed. There's a good hook.
Yeah, it's good timing. It looks like he kind of like he had good placement on it, and then he kind of like micro flicked at the end.
Yeah.
I do
Missed
like
the
his hook
timing.
usage more than Neelapse though. It's like
Yeah.
he's using it off cooldown, and he's creating a lot of pressure with it. He's giving himself good
Yeah.
opportunities.
Yeah.
He's aware of the Penny stuff as well, and he's swinging wide, so he doesn't have to deal with it as much.
I mean,
hook.
just infinitely better hooks here. But
I think you can use cover a little better though. I think some of these like mid fights, like the wide swing versus the Penny is fine, but if he's wide swinging while the Penny is dead, it's a little awkward.
Krakoa is in serious need of a system reboot.
Pin.
I'm fine with Barry's performance so far. No major issues there. Let's look at Mistborn. How does Mistborn play? BP team up saves Kogo. Yep, for sure. Who's pinging me? What's this about? Cringe alarm. I don't care about your YouTube video. Are we lagging?
Yeah. Yeah, I think they might have been. This might be why the offense side looked pretty difficult actually. Yeah, it's 102 ping.
Why is it not showing on my end?
It showed for a second if you go back.
It should like show up top right, but it's not. It's
I
odd.
don't know. I don't know why it showed for a second when you swapped over.
Alright, we'll skip this guy's POV. This
Yeah, it might seem like it's just a ping thing.
yeah.
We can ask them about it after. I mean, we can see in like map.
Yeah,
2 or
are they-
3, it
yeah.
might just be like a for first map.
Yeah. Alright, so same thing with Jeff. What's his main purpose? Pretty much just his streams. Make sure you get big value streams.
Just
Yes,
to
sir.
worst invis. It's just cleave again,
Oh
but
my God.
you don't have like nearly as much utility usage.
Yeah. Right, like, what are we doing here? I'm not really sure. Okay, I assume that has to be just lag. What he just did there. Miss was on school Wi-Fi. He said he was lagging bad. Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Wait, is it really that bad on school Wi-Fi, bro? I'm moving in tomorrow. Scare me like this. Don't scare me like this, man. Nah, I saw a thing yesterday about the. We can skip the next like 10 seconds probably. I
Yeah.
saw a thing yesterday about the school Wi-Fi being like I think
Shit.
down for a little bit. So.
Oh, it's down.
Or not down, but I saw them like, oh, this Wi-Fi center is not like doing very well, so I would recommend switching to this one for the time being.
I see.
Don't scare me though. I'm fucking. I don't want to deal with that.
So I don't know if Script is here, right? I assume not. But if Script ever watches this, I just want you to like think about how much value you're getting with your streams, and like really you just have low impact on Jeff right now. Not because it's Jeff, but because you're not doing your job on Jeff properly. like the difference between Jeff and Invis in terms of healing and ult charge is just massive. I mean, look at this shit. Legit double yours just because Zarafa, I guarantee you, is piercing more enemies than you are on Jeff, which should be impossible because Jeff has infinitely more range than Invis. Right. Now maybe the healing has to do with it as well. There's better healing numbers on Invis, but hot Asian man teaching me Marvel Rivals. True. Or I didn't know you were Asian.
Neither of those are true, actually. I'm not Asian, nor am I hot.
Okay. This guy can't LARP for the fuck of his life. Yeah, I mean, Zarafa's doing his job there on the Invis. Watch Barry. I want to watch a little bit more of Barry. Everyone to spam Jeff's bubbles? You can only place like 4 bubbles now, right? Do you know?
Yeah, I think 4 maximum. I think afterwards it's like it starts despawning.
When did they change that? Because I swear it used to be like you could just spam like 9 of them.
Pretty early on. It was like whenever Jeff still had that Luna team up.
Really?
Yeah. I think at least. I know they made a lot of like reversions to Jeff. It was a good hook. It's just I think the shift afterwards put him way too much in the open. I think he needed to stay closer to the wall.
I think this hook in general is just kind of hard for him to pull off because who's following up on it, and then also you're out of the open just in the first place.
You could also shift them into the portal now.
He could.
Does that work?
It does work.
Does that work?
It does work. It's just like, is he going to be able to get support? Because these guys could shoot him while nobody on his team can really follow up on that. Right. This is just a bad angle to be at, or bad position to be at if you're Barry. So I don't like the hook in the sense that you just shouldn't be hooking right here in the first place. So you die for a mistake that you could have 100% avoided. Right, which is what we want to see. Holy shit. That hits.
Your father would have been proud, Elsa.
So we're terrified of the Elsa in a 1v4.
We're really scared of walking up, yeah.
Absolutely terrified, but it's okay. At least you didn't feed, I guess.
I don't think it was even possible to feed in that position, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, my fucking shoulders hurt. Go Rocket LARPing as usual. Right. If I'm Mistborn, my first question whenever I'm watching this, whenever I'm playing this game as you would be, why would I bubble here? Right. So why did Mistborn bubble here? No fucking clue. No one's shooting him. He's full HP. There's no CC. There's no ults. There's no pressure for him to be on point immediately. So this bubble here is just you pressing buttons just for the fuck of it. Alright. We don't want to be seeing that because every usage of an ability should be for, well, a purpose. Right. Like, I don't have to question why you use your Scarlet Witch team up on those characters because you're clearly going to try and kill them. When I ask you why you use that bubble, I don't think anybody in the world could figure that out. Albert Einstein could not solve that mystery.
I don't know, bro. Maybe the Dino was about to walk up and do the B-hop tech, take him off the map.
Oh, you're right. Okay. A little bit too late on that ult. And it still works. Okay. Again,
it shouldn't have worked. The cloak ulted, not in the other form.
Yeah, I mean, cloak should have been fine. I'll give you a massage. W. Right, like, why are we bubbling here, Mistborn? Right. This is really important. Why are you doing the things you're doing?
Good rock though. I know we slammed it slightly because it was more the cloak fault that the cloak died than the mag rock. But it was good rock.
At least he didn't fumble it, right?
Yeah.
When did my Jeff even die? FML is a baddie. True. Not Ultrant. True.
I am ready to put on a show.
It's a really good ult by Kai here, but it forced down
Hmm.
2 ults.
Wait, this guy fell off the map.
He got Kai ulted off the map and tried to ult back on, but his ult got like insta broken because of the Punisher ult.
Ain't no fucking way,
It is
bro.
really unfortunate. He does need to just go back right though instead of trying to go forward with it, because he would have made it to that back right.
That is so
Back right portion
fucking
of the map.
funny.
But yeah, that
Leading
was
up
really
right.
funny at the time.
Jesus.
Now this is a really good line from Kai. I really like that ult.
Yeah. Good ult there. Obviously win condition. If I'm scripted here, again, major critique is like, you could just be killing the entire enemy team right now. Your invis can perfectly heal them. You drop your team up. You have bubbles on the floor. Like, you need to do damage. You're trying to heal bot on Jeff. It's actually insane how you have less damage and less healing than Invis Woman, because you just like you do that job better than Invis. Or at least you're supposed to be. Am I still the coach? Yeah. What's it called? Let's look at enemy Luna. I mean, playing front to back.
Judge, jury,
You could have held off on the Luna ult. Like, what are you supposed to do?
Nah, the second of looking at him is too funny.
Clap here is fine, I guess. Again, it's just like, we turn the corner, what are we clapping for? Is anybody low, etc.
Yeah, it's just clapping on the assumption that you're gonna use your Luna ults here anyways, even though you don't know what the enemy's gonna do.
That kite guy is really good. I've heard he's like a pedophile or something, I don't know.
I don't know, he was negative after the defense round.
Let's watch let's
go
watch
back,
Shadow
go
make a
back.
hero play. Alright.
No, but go back to the fucking go back to Kai POV.
Oh,
That one's on you, mate.
Bro. Bro.
what the fuck am I looking at?
No way.
No. We have a mental illness problem at UTD.
No.
Everybody's off the map, bro. Why am I
Oh,
watching Kite? I'm
man.
trying to watch this guy's ult. Lag. That's the second time this Jeff has ulted somebody off the map and then died because he spat him. Actually, let's take a look at this Jeff ult. Okay, so you shouldn't be spitting people out, especially if you're gonna
That's
jump
2
off the
seconds.
map. If you are gonna
And
spit them out,
especially if they have movement abilities to get back onto the map.
yeah. But if you are gonna spit them out, you spit them out below you, not to your side or above you.
Yeah, if you're gonna spit them out, you just go to the edge of the map and spit them out down.
Yep.
And if you're gonna take them all off the map with you, you just don't spit them out at all.
Yep. Oh. Should have just took in the portal. Yeah, I mean, we just kind of. I mean, here it's very obvious. He's trying to go for the ult. And so he's like rushing the positioning and then dying for it. It's like Jeff 101. Yeah. So blue actually loses that.
Mhm.
Amazing. Good movement. You saw that B-hop?
Good B-hops.
I want to watch Nobody one more time, and then I'm going to swap to the next one.
You can skip through this part. This is the
Yeah.
Tiger
Yeah.
Rock. I see you probably
I guess
I
there's
don't know
not
how
much to
much
watch
of
here
the
then. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good bubble on the Angela pin. There's good purpose there at least, and then there's a bubble with no purpose afterwards.
Yep.
Yes, I don't think he needs to swing in front of the
Cart.
objective
the
there. I
portal.
think he just keeps using the portal to LOS and just stall.
Yeah.
Hope his team can get back in time to make something happen.
That's advanced though. It actually isn't that advanced. But I say advanced because nobody knows how to play the game. Which is like not a diss on him. This is this on the entire
Just a diss on
community.
everybody in the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, all of you are dog shit. So, anyone have any advice for eternal gold player that's struggling to improve but wants to play with other players? Find other gold players is a good start. You can find LFG servers. Otherwise, just learn how to get better at the game. I made a couple videos on that. You can take a look at those. Okay, we're running dive comp. Let's look at Neelapse and friends.
Strange opened a portal again.
Good hit. I'm dog. Should I play so bad last night? Barry the Baker took way too long on the dive there. Oh wait, we're looking at the wrong ones. Whoops. Wait, no.
Strange is doing his portal thing.
Okay, a couple things here, Elite. Main thing, pop your C team up before your slam so you can animation cancel that shit. Instead of it doing it after you slam. Just, you should be not able to get this off because you take too long with your animations. Let's let go.
They ship shape in no time.
Did Gogo run through main?
Well, he's defense, so yeah.
Oh, I got
He was already main.
Yeah. That makes more sense.
Yeah, that's why I got confused. It's like, why is he just running it down main? I was like, wait, they TP'd. Okay, this positioning is unique.
I think this
Hard.
positioning is really good now. At least to like as a what's the word? I can't think of the word. As like a default for the
Yeah.
beginning of the game. Then you can kind of just really easy to adapt to wherever you need to go. 'Cause then you don't need to use dashes to go top left if you need to fight here.
I like the positioning. I think you're a little bit late on your card usage here, Gray. Right? I would have liked to see an anti immediately as soon as your Venom dives. You do it like 2 seconds later, which is too long for me. Right? There's like, what is stopping you from just carding them immediately off rip? Like, pop it now, pop it now, pop it now, pop it now. It's too late. It's too late. I said pop it now 4 times before you popped it. Right. Now, obviously, you guys still get the kills and shit, but I would like for you to see why it's important to card that early and now wait until after stuff is already dying. What's up, Ripple? Is that you, Gray? This is your team, or are you just coaching them? I coached UTD team. We're picking out players for tryouts. What's up, Giovanni? 80% win rate. One reaching diamond. W. Let's look at
Oh,
Xiaoyan. What's up?
Pause it real quick. This is Zhao was the person who day one was only on cloak for all 5 games.
Ah,
We asked them to not play cloak today, and they mentioned that they're at their home setup until Saturday. On their home setup, they have like literally 0 mouse space, which is why they're playing the non-aim intensive characters.
okay.
So just to note beforehand.
Sure. Support isn't about aiming anyway, it's about positioning.
Yeah.
So, my first thing already is, why are we running towards the portal like this? Right. And then we're out in the open, we're dead. Right? It's no surprise. You purposely chose to walk towards people on the high ground while having no cover and no teammates to protect you. So that was pretty bad. I like how Neelapse waited for the Venom Slam, although again, you could have gotten there a lot faster. Right. You should already be in here. But still, not bad for first point defense. Adapted really well to the TP on enemy team. So no issues there at all for me. Okay, cool. Let's look at the setup here. Okay, major issue here for Neelapse is, why are we not scouting enemy team with our wall hacks? Why do we not know where they are? Where they're going, right? We should be relaying this information. The fact that you don't see anybody is an issue because you literally have wall hacks. What do you mean by you don't see anybody on enemy team besides the thing in the Black Cat? Right? This is silly. and then both my DPS are on the same angle, both looking at nothing. So what are we possibly doing here for Bury the Baker
Yeah,
and Relapse? Right? Is it-
especially for like in this position to look for an early dive. If we're not in range to actually see anyone on Daredevil, there's no way for these two to ever be a part of this dive.
Right.
And this like this portion where they're about to rotate in is one of the best like dive hits you can do on the Dahlia. And we're losing that opportunity.
Right. I want to dive early. Dive on who? Well, somebody. Well, fucking look at them. Where are they at? Right. I don't
We'll
see
figure
them.
out who walks towards us, and that'll be our dive target.
Like, surely. Right. Okay, both my supports know the enemy team is going high ground. What should they be doing? Probably not sitting low ground. Right. Not doing nothing, just sitting main. At least with Gray, they have the opportunity to go high ground. If I'm Xiao Yan, I'd probably just go rotate high ground like this. Just take your time because you know they're going to be going top right anyway. And even if they don't, what's the downside to you being up here? There's really not.
Yeah, I mean, there's no value you can get on low ground, and
Literally
I
no
mean, you
value.
need to have already rotated by this point, especially because they died early in the first fight, so they
Yeah.
have the time to have rotated and started high ground. It's just
Another
like
thing,
it's always best to default.
right? Why are we clapping? Watch. I see nothing. I see nothing. I'm gonna continue sitting here. Clap. Clap what? Right. Clap who? Right. This clap is 0 impact value. There's no benefit to you using it at all. Ask yourself why you popped it in the first place. I promise you did not need that 30 healing just now. You have Snowflake on yourself anyway. You don't need it just because you got hit by the explosion here on point. Yeah, we're still looking at Barry and Relapse taking a long ass time rotating.
Our enemies are near. I can. You're on my radar.
Yeah, I mean,
This is just
the
silly.
tanks aren't able to go in because the timing gets missed for the dive, and then the DPS still try to go in, and they get hard marked on their walk up.
I mean, guys, if nobody XG is just sitting out main throwing haymakers, we should not be being caught out by him. We really shouldn't be.
And if we miss the timing for the dive, you like just get your gold and back out and wait for the next opportunity. There's no reason to force an opportunity, because now it's like, now there's never gonna be an opportunity. It's like this fight's already over just with that one kill.
Yeah.
Like Neil's gonna have to use all his rage just to get out.
Okay.
Hard block leads use
Yeah, like-
screen or E.
Put it this way, right? You missed a dive the first time, unfortunate. You could dive again. You messed up the dive by dying, you have no chance to dive again. It's that simple, right?
There's multiple spots to dive. It's like those stairs, sure, whatever, you missed that, but eventually, like, you know, the things on this low ground here to touch point, like eventually he's gonna touch point on low ground, and then you can dive through supports on the high ground, and the thing can't participate in that at all.
Probably could have gone from the right room after seeing thing there too. They should have. There's really no reason for them to walk anywhere close to the thing, especially when they know he's main, because they have, you know, eyes and ears. There's really not much Gray can do here. Like, we used all our cooldowns, there's just nothing else to it. Let's take a look at Shadow. So, same thing, right? If Namor's entire thing is squids, why do we pop 2 squids here? Right, what for? Who are we squidding off? Right, the squids are supposed to help you zone out people or confirm kills. Who are you zoning out? Who are you getting kills on? Because there's nobody on your screen that I can see besides Gray, and Gray's not going to stay up here. Right, and even if he does, the squids are not in a good enough position where it'd actually be impactful for you to throw a 30-second cooldown just to hit the enemy Gambit 4 or 5. Right, it just doesn't work. It doesn't work. So be mindful of your squids. This is pure luck that you actually even get anybody here, because this guy's trolling. Right, your squid is 0 impact otherwise. So always think about why you're just spamming down your squids down main instead of just popping it randomly. Right, I mean, you can literally see him. He's trying to throw another squid. He doesn't realize he doesn't have it because there's like the cooldown's still up. Right.
Yeah, and that second spot would have been a really good squid placement as well. Covers
That
the
is a good
entirety of
squid
point,
placement.
and
Yeah,
it's really hard for the enemy to shoot without, you know, having the intent to shoot it instead of shooting someone on point.
Right. Imagine you throw your Gamma Squid here, you're doing infinitely more in 2 seconds than you'd have with the entire duration of this Gamma Squid right there. He's got Mistborn. I want to see your cooldown usage here. Slamming.
I think he could have just swung out first. He has no reason to use either. He could have saved his E and then be re-hitting now.
Yeah, saving E would have been nice. Same thing with all my Venoms,
Same
right?
thing with the
Animation cancel, because you're taking way too long here. These guys you should be able to solo kill them, and they should have no chance to regenerate this HP. Right, like look at how low they are. You would have killed them if you had gotten an extra swing in here, but you don't because you popped it way too late after your slam finished. Right, they're just 100% dead before that.
Actually, I don't know how well known the that Venom tech even is, so I don't think like any of the trials actually know about it.
Right, which is why I'm telling them now.
Yeah.
Because it makes a huge difference. It really does. Like two extra swings basically is.
We'll see if they adapt it, bro. They still got 2 more days of trials.
Well, they better be watching.
They better be watching. I mean, if they watch it at any point and they put in the feedback, then that's good signs. Coachability right there.
If I'm nobody, again, you have this tendency to just pop cooldowns for no reason. This jump here, perfectly okay. Why do we use our flame team up?
The shift is also a bit forced. And if we're gonna shift there, it's like you might as well go all the way to your backline and place the shift on them instead of just shifting the doorway.
My biggest thing about nobody is just we just spam cooldowns. We spam cooldowns for no reason. Right, I wouldn't be surprised if he popped the left shift right here. Oh, there it is. Flame team up. Fucking, as I predict, just spamming cooldowns for no reason, right? It's a very simple fix, right? How does that even... Bro, there's nobody there. There's nobody on your screen. You can chill out. Let's get Cal here. Gambit. I haven't seen Cal last game, right? Kale.
Yeah, this is first map for Cal.
Card usage there was a little bit odd. I like the first one. The second one was kind of just like whatever. Ooh, you know what? Let's look at how they handled Portal. So personally, I think as a support, you should not be jumping out of portals off rip. You want to go out of the portal whenever you know it's safe or whenever there's a clear plan with it, right? With this portal, I mean, this portal kind of sucks too.
Even with jumping out of the portal, like whenever you see an ounce of dive starting to hit at a location, you have to use your shift to go either backwards, like deeper into the room, or just back through the portal, and you can heal through the portal.
Yeah.
Like we didn't use either of our dashes when, like, the dive wasn't very coordinated. There's more than enough time to have reacted. But I mean, I think jumping out here is fine because I assume if I'm the Strange, you see all the players, no one on this high ground, all of them are towards main.
Yeah.
He doesn't actually look at it, but seeing only 2 players main, no one top left, no one top right, you can assume the rest are like, that high ground top right.
Yes. But even if that's
safe.
right, like let's say you don't have that scouting capability, right, or you can't see that yet as a player. Your first priority should be placing your portal in an area where your team is guaranteed safe. So where's the one portal that's on high ground behind enemy team that's still safe? It'd be inside this room.
The room.
Right. So you just place it over here. I mean, I'm even okay with you placing it back here, right? Because here you're guaranteed that if you walk out, there's no chance of you dying. You place it out here, you can still get headshot by somebody across the map, right? If the hell is over here, boom, headshot, you're dead, right? Any divers up here, they're gonna slam on you, which is exactly what happened. I mean, even the Groot wall, right? If he puts a Groot wall up here, he's just gonna walk up and just, wall you guys off. So the mentality behind the portal there is just kind of not there, actually. If there was any mentality, you wouldn't be placing it there. And then half the team is not listening to the comm, so nobody's here, and then Cal's shooting at this guy. And yeah, again, like supports, I would not be jumping out like this. At the very least, prioritize your safety before doing anything else. because this is not a good position to be in, regardless. If you're a support, why? You're out in the open. You could heal your team from back here. So at least rotate here to try and protect your team. And maybe you could have saved them by cleansing and doing whatever, this and that, but I highly doubt it, just based on how quick the dive was.
We save an empire, maybe they save us, no?
Where's my Venom at? He's chasing him in spawn. Okay, it's fine. It's the portal. Again, why are we popping our Namor squid, Shadow?
Attack them!
Wakanda must be clear.
Man, we pop a second one. We double commit. For what? Why? Another Gamma. For who? This was, I mean, this honestly should not have worked in the first place. Right? Because here's my thing. Yes, he gets a kill on the Daredevil. Did he know the Daredevil or the enemy team was diving? No. He's not looking at anybody. Right, like there's no way for him to infer that the Daredevil is about to hit now. There's no audio cues, there's no ults, there's no Venom Slam. So him just popping it randomly means if Neelapse has an ounce of patience within him, he's not going to go for the dive here because he knows the game
Where is the rest of the dive, by the way?
That's a great fucking question. Marking the cats.
Yeah, this was just way too much damage to be getting pre-fighted in. You got your E-Force before you even dived anything, and you had to swing out without actually diving anything.
Yep.
And if you're calling, you know, going for dive 3, 2, 1 here is elite, and then too much damage, have to get out, you just like screw over Neelapse.
I mean, my thing is, why is both my Black Cat and my Venom trying to 1v2 a Black Cat on the enemy team instead of just diving their fucking backline? Or
Yeah.
forcing out cooldowns so that you can dive better, right? This is kind of like Lico's job here, because who's going to shoot the squids? Nobody. Just force out the squids, have your, you know, your Luna shoot it out maybe, and then go back in later. But there's just no point in you playing Venom here if you're going to do this. Like, I would rather you play Angela to mark the Black Cat than doing this on Venom the entire time, giving it just infinite money. And then here you don't even need to charm, to be honest, but you're scared, so it makes sense. And Neelapse. I mean, it's just a bad dive because you knew they had every single cooldown and then you don't do anything about it. Or you don't care about it at all, I should say. One thing I'm noticing about Baker, right? Why are we playing main as Black Cat? Hello, Steven. Or hello, Steph. Right, what is the benefit to you playing main here? There's really none. Right. You don't farm money more easily from setting main compared to sitting, you know, on an off angle. You sitting in front of the entire enemy team instead of, you know, in front of maybe like half the team, like their backline. There's no benefit to you doing that either. So there's just nothing good about this position here that would incentivize you to play like this. And so when you back up, the only things you see are the tanks and not anybody who you can actually dive or try to, you know, make an impact on. Current team members have to try out again? Yes. They do. Now there's obviously a little bit of a bias towards them, right? But
that's why we're bringing in guest coaches for phase 2.
I mean, the setup was a little too long. It took too long for you to get set up here, but I mean, he's diving. It's better than what Lico's doing.
He does the left click before the slime as well.
Oh yeah, slamming before, or left clicking before slam. Yeah. Let's look at Cal. Let's look at Cal here.
Drops the team up the second the Daredevil's in. It's good. I think you can use cooldowns to push up and help your Venom though. Like he seems very like stuck to just this payload box.
How many players are gonna be on the team? How many are gonna be on the team? 9?
9.
Yeah. Two 2 in each role and then 1 sub for each role. So I guess 3 in each role technically.
Well, I guess we're only searching for 8. 'Cause technically, we already have me for tank.
True. Well, you're a question mark. Yeah. So my
No,
entire
no,
team here.
I'm like 95% sure I'll just be a sub for that other team.
Okay.
I'm telling them to. The only reason that they should start me is if there's literally no option that they can see themselves winning with
Okay.
outside of me.
Okay.
But they liked their trial a lot last night, and I like the player that they had trialing last night. I think they should be able to win.
Right. So this is technically a team-wide issue, but individually you guys are all trolling, right? You guys just killed their Daredevil. You guys survived the dive. Why are we not pressing forward onto their supports who are standing out in the literal open? Why is my thing AFK? Why is my Namor not playing more aggressively? Why is my Gambit backing up? Right? There is zero reason for any of this to be happening, and yet we are. And so it's troll. It's just troll, right? Do you guys lose the fight because of it? No. But it's a issue if you guys are playing this passive in an already winning situation.
Yeah,
Right.
no, like the issue is if we're against if we're scrimming against like UC Berkeley on Thursday and they have a strong roster and we're making these mistakes, like they'll take advantage of it. You know, they would have gotten the kill on Mistborn, who, you know, his slam was really good, his play was really good, but he's just getting kind of left out in the dust because everyone else could have walked up and assisted in that and made it so much easier.
Also, I hate dive with Gambit. Dive comp while Gambit's open is just kind of troll.
Yeah, I don't disagree, but I'm not too worried about like the comps themselves because of you know, more individual focus. I think once we do phase 2, we're gonna start like forcing specific comps or combos.
Because I'm just gonna say it, I've seen 0 Gambit ults all game.
Yep.
What's the rank of these guys on average? Like GM-ish.
Have we
Like
built
overall.
Luna ult this game, by the way?
Yeah, we still don't have it. Yeah, that's gonna be a major issue. It's been 3 minutes. It's been 4 minutes. We still don't have a Luna ult. Right, 7:46. Started at 4:05. Basically 4 minutes. We
Like
started.
go to the end of second real quick.
End of second.
No, end of like second point.
Oh. 75. Jeez.
It's like we have like we've used 1 ult this entire game so far, and 2 points have been taken for the offense side.
Yes.
Like
There's been 0 ults being used by Team 2 right now. Sabiku. Right. Meanwhile, Nilapse and friends have 0 ults. Like actually 0
There.
ults.
our 2 dive tanks switched off dive tanks. Our 2 dive DPS are still on dive DPS, and yeah,
Not
the efficiency of the dive isn't there, so they don't have opportunities to build their ult. Gray just got his, and it's a losing fight. Like, I mean, I think you could. Nah, too late now. But I think when the
You could have
Luna was
probably
still alive, you
maybe
could have ulted
turned
that
it.
and turned it. Yeah. There's a chance, but it's definitely a greedy chance. I don't mind the fact that he didn't go for it.
I mean, I wouldn't trust my team to win that if I was whatever.
Yeah, it's something where you definitely need trust in your team to be able to do that, and that's something you didn't really build until we're like, you know, 2 weeks with our like
Not
figured
day
out
2 on
roster.
trials. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, if I'm Gray here, I'm saying 3, 2, 1, get the fuck in. Right, because what could we possibly holding our ult for?
Yeah, like at this point, we need to make something happen, and we need to take this space back. Like if we give them that like the corner that they already have, if we let them push that further and give them that corner for free, it's like they're gonna cap at like 3 minutes left.
Right. Even here, like you ulted and it's fine, but why did this not happen 10 seconds earlier? Right, what's stopping you?
Ult like here.
Right, like right
Yeah, we
here.
kind of
That-
just stand still for.
Yeah. Right. If I ask you what's the point of Gambit, like you could say card management, you could say this is that. Really, for Gambit, his thing is just ult. Right, building ult, spamming the ult. That's pretty much all there is to this character because that's how they made him. So if you're not spamming ult on this character, you're just kind of trolling. Because you spamming ult helps your Luna build ult faster because it's been 4 minutes, we still don't have it. Right? You using your ult forces the enemy team to respond in some sort of way. Right? When you don't do that, you're just kind of trolling. I was always told I only ult for the other Gambit, not what the team said in general, but over time. We've got to kill the rivals community. We really do. we have to kill them. So
It's gonna be situational every time. Like there's times where you want to go second and you want to match the other Gambit ult, and there's times where you want to go first and force something with your own ult. And this is one of those times where you definitely want to go first because the other team's winning the neutral hard right now. Like if no team ults in either side, the offense side will win.
because they have control of point already. Yeah.
And like they have point around one of the hardest corners to break on the Dahlia already. It's like you guys have to do something now if you guys want to have a chance to hold this. And using Gambit ult, forcing them to respond with their own Gambit ult, and then continuing the push with Daredevil ult to try and kill through the Gambit ult is quite literally the only way you can win through this. Because like Kai's about to go in with his ult, but him alone while Gambit ult is up, he's not going to be able to kill anything unless you guys fuck up somehow. Mistborn's not in a position to dive you guys, and you have 2 dashes, so Mistborn should never be able to hit you with an ult.
Yeah.
I mean, Namor ult's the same thing. I mean, this guy would have to wide swing the entire team just to get an angle on you. And if Zerafa ults, that guy's just going to get blown up, so he has to save for the Luna ult.
Like if you go first, you lose by default with any support really. I don't think so, especially if you manage your cooldowns properly after that first fight, after you win the fight with the support ults, right? So using support ults aggressively is perfectly okay, as long as you guys are having the intent of wiping the enemy team out with it, or at least forcing out multiple ults on their side, right? So with, for example, you're trying to cage them on invis, right? You need to make sure when you're actually caging them, you're catching multiple people to actually kill them, and not like putting it on yourselves where you guys can't walk forward because the invis ult is, too far back. That's a bad case of ulting first, right? Especially because you're not stopping any ults or countering any ults, but you're not getting any kills out of your ults anyway. Versus if you pop your invis ult first, they're gonna have to either use an invis ult in response, not when they want to, which is what you always want, right? Here's the thing. Okay, let me summarize it this way. You always want to have the option to choose between 2 choices, and you want the enemy team to have as little opportunities to choose between 2 choices. You want them to be forced to do something that they don't want to do, right? And so when you use an ult, they have the choice to either die or use a support ult back. That's good for you because now they don't have the option to use their ult whenever they want to, right? But if you don't ult in general, you're choosing not to go with your ult, which is fine. You can have that. You can make that decision if you want, pro-choice. But now the enemy team is not forced to do anything that they don't want to do, which means you either have to force them out in a different way, or you're just going to lose because they're going to pop their Gambit whenever they want, which is never, because you're not going to use your Gambit until they use it. And so you're just down a Gambit the entire game.
Gambit ult also charges faster than the majority of the support ults in the game. So if you rip Gambit ult here and it forces them to use another ult, you guys call, okay, we can't push anymore because they use this defensive ult, so let's just like slow down, wait for their defensive ult to end, and then play the neutral from there. Then more than likely you'll build your ult back before they build their support ult back, and then you have a timing where you can use your ult and they don't even have a response for it.
Right. I'm seeing a lot of like comments in the chat here. The whole like I don't expect you to know all the rules of when to use your ult, when to not use your ult. So the easiest way for you to understand it is, I want to go now, I'm going to use it. I don't want them to go here, so I'm going to force them to use it earlier. I'm going to force them to not use it and then they wipe. And then they have to use it in the next fight. But then I'm going to do something else to force out that ult or mess up that ult, right? You choose when you want to play your game, not around how the enemy team wants to play their game. And it's generally going to help you understand the game a little bit better, even though obviously there's sometimes where you want them to ult first to bait out cooldowns, or you want them to do this or that, whatever. So we combo here. Again, my dive DPS, we're standing main. I don't like standing main if you're dive. I mean, like, come on. Right. Let me put it this way. If I'm Daredevil and I have wall hacks, the whole point of wall hacks is that I see the enemy team and they can't see me. The enemy team can see you if you walk down main. So there's no benefit to you having wall hacks here because there's no difference between how you're playing and what you're seeing versus what Gray is seeing. Right? And so when you walk out main, what's the first thing Shadow PS is going to do? He's going to throw out 3 squids because he doesn't realize he can only throw out 2. And then he's gonna do this. Right.
So one other thing real quick for the the Gambit ult stuff. Like, as a general standpoint, the team that is on offense is going to want to be the one that has the ult first because they need to somehow break through the defense. And that's not tied to, whichever team is technically offense and whichever team is technically defense. Because in that spot, the offense side has the space. The offense side had this entire room to themselves, and it's going to be hard for you guys to just walk into that room, especially with 2 tanks that are full melee tanks and going into this wide-ass room. So the only way that you can break through is by forcing into the defensive setup that the offense has with the Gambit ults.
Yes, that's a great
And,
point.
and just because you guys lose this, well, I don't know if they lose this fight because it's ulting and both DPS died, but
Basically, breaking.
even if it like loses this fight, it's like you guys would have lost a lot harder if you didn't use the Gambit ults and didn't go
Yes.
for this full exchange.
Yep. Do I try to join the MRC team? I'm sure you could find somebody.
MRC's on your way right now, so you wouldn't be able to join an MRC team for like 2 months.
2 months, yeah. But you could definitely start finding one and scrimming.
Well, you wouldn't be able to find one in Scrim for at least a month.
Well, still,
The first weekend of MRC is this upcoming weekend, so.
yeah. I've been getting people asking me to coach them or whatever. So, Shadow. Initially, you play main because they have dive. That's fine. There's no dive anymore. So you have 2 options. You can spam your little squids onto their 900 HP Devil Dinosaur, or you could try go for an off angle here, because you don't have to peel for your teammates anymore. I'm of the opinion you probably should be flanking here, and maybe go on a hit with your Venom Slam, or your Black Cat dive. But if you're going to shoot at the Devil Dino all game, you might as well go Punisher, right? Your hero
Kind
pool
of the
really
same thing I
sucks.
mentioned earlier. It seems like Shadow and Cal are both very tied to this payload for the offense.
Yeah. And I don't know if that's because they don't understand how to play off the objective, or if they are misunderstanding 3 on point is not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah, 3 on point's very situational.
But it moves the fastest. What do you mean?
Yeah, and then the other team comes back, takes the fight, and all of a sudden you have 0 angles to work with because you guys didn't take any pre-fight space.
Well, why would I take an off angle if the enemy team's down main?
Good question, Lamps. Good question. See how this offense goes. Surely that got called, by the way.
What?
The
No,
kite got scouted by the wolf. Yeah,
probably
it's
not.
being looked at.
Oh,
Don't think we need to shift all the way back
fucking
there, though.
go rocket, bro.
Don't think we need to use that one. That one.
Like this fucking guy, bro. Where are you going?
Oh man,
Pissing me off, man.
gotta peel the Black Cat, man.
Jeez, like Kite's done like 50 ounce of damage, by the way.
I'll be honest, by the way, shifting, if it's only a Black Cat dive, then shifting on thing is useless, by the way. There's no point to even go for it.
She's
Like if the Venom if the Venom dives in, shift that, and otherwise use your shift to hard pressure the enemy thing and like swing on him. But like shifting Kite on Black Cat's never gonna do anything. That guy's cooldowns literally make him have, what's it called, iframes, and it's really easy for him to get out. It's like the scare Black Cat's like
Yeah.
way too mobile. Just
Yeah.
E onto your backline and give them the armor, and if it's a Black Cat solo dive against supports who have armor, the supports will always survive. It's
Also, you have Luna, like White Fox back. Like they're fine, bro. They're not gonna. They don't need peel.
one of the hardest backlines to dive.
Meanwhile, let's look at Barry the Baker instantly dying down main.
would expect to swap off of Wolf pretty quickly here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
This guy's like, especially on the Jolly, this character is not good. Like, it's gonna be
Yeah.
really difficult to walk into the squids. I mean, unless you're hard swinging with Rocket onto their thing, you're never gonna be able to get, you know, damage on him in time. And
Yeah.
I mean, you see him kind of turn around and look at the Black Hat, who's, you know, not really been shot at by anyone yet, so he's still in the back line, and he
Yeah.
can't really do anything about the Black Hat.
Shadow does not like taking off angles. Because why are we not on high ground here if we're going to take this exact same off angle? There is zero reason for you to wide swing like this.
This swing is really aggressive as well, yeah.
This is very aggressive swing for no value, no
Dies with
advantage,
bubble.
and with bubble. Yeah. Also, yeah, I mean, even squid placement, you know? Like, why is it this low? Just throw it up high. Like, they have no ranged characters, essentially. Make it difficult for them to ever shoot it down.
At least make it that if they're shooting the squid, like they can't unintentionally hit you while shooting the squid.
Yep. Clap usage here. Really, really poor. This first use of your clap, that's okay. And then you turn around to heal your thing, who's purposely running away from the enemy damage to chase after a Black Cat. You do not need to heal him. What you should be doing is, well shit, my thing ran away. Do I focus on healing one thing by himself with no enemy on the enemy team? Or do I heal half my team, who can play aggressively here, right? Two people right here to heal, and also
Oh, it seems
swing
like
on them.
everybody is actually turning around for this
Yeah.
thing in Black Cat duel.
What does White Fox even do for Team 2? Surely there's a better choice. It's just for the dive. Oh wait, for Team 2. Serapha's a fucking LARPer. This guy just trolls on White Fox. Do we want higher perm than club officers? Like on the Discord server? Why do I not already have higher perms? If you mean in the actual club, quote unquote, I don't know what a club is.
Like a club sandwich, maybe? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. Alright, if I'm Knee-Laps, why should I spend my time shooting Thing instead of anybody else? That's the question I'm asking myself. Right. Like, sure, you're pumping damage into him, but like, you shot 2 bullets at the Namor and he's dead. Right. Now, obviously, Namor's out of position, Emma's shooting him, blah, 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 blah.
Who's our snowflake on, by the way?
Herself.
Oh.
Right. So, if I'm Knee-Laps, I'm just like, if I notice I shoot 2 bullets at one squishy and kill them, I probably should be doing that more onto the enemy backline. Like, maybe the White Fox who's completely useless into poke. Right?
We also spend time repositioning onto the high ground. Quite literally
Yep.
can jump up there.
Right. Why are we so scared of pressing W after we killed one of their DPS? Because the Thing is in their face, is ready to punch us. What's the one place Thing can't punch? Away from
Above
you.
him.
Above him. Right? So, put some distance between yourself and this Thing and just body their backline. Right, what the fuck is he gonna do? Punch you from across the room? That's not happening. Now with Xiaoyan, I don't like how we're using our clap already. I explained that. I also don't like how you're running away from your team multiple times.
While being dove, yeah.
While
They
being
need to be
dove.
walking forward to the corner so that, you know, our 2 melee characters can actually participate in healing
Yeah.
the dive.
Because what happens when you run away from the melee characters, the dive characters, while having melee characters of your own? Your melee characters cannot fucking keep up.
Your melee characters can't help. Lead's probably out of range from helping. So the only person that can help is Knee-Laps. That's
Now,
why they're... I mean, we're, what, 1 minute into the game? I think Kylo's been in this backline for the entire minute.
yep. Also, when I say walk up, I know you're not listening right now, or you weren't listening during the game. I don't mean wide swing and hit, look at all the enemy team. Because now you're playing behind no cover while getting shot at, while getting punched by the Thing. while having the threat of the fucking explosions on point hitting you. Right? There's no reason 2 tanks should be able to get on you without any cooldown usage essentially from them. Right? Taking too much pressure. For what reason? Why are we that far up? And how did my White Fox even die? I mean, it's the exact same thing. We decided to sandwich ourselves. Right? Stand in front of the thing and get like you guys just want 17 inches of venom black goo and rock hard cock in front of you. I just feel like there's got to be a better option besides just standing right here between these 2 tanks.
You need to kite to the. If they're gonna kite anywhere, they have to kite against the wall and just try to get as far away from the black house as possible while staying as close to that like left side wall without swinging it.
My feet hurt. Ow. So we swap off here. Spend a minute.
And yeah, swapping off wall is definitely the correct play for this map. Also, Team 2 is forced onto a pretty weird comp now. Yeah, now we can do a lot more to force kite out. This guy is like finally out of the back line, first time in a minute and a half. And he's back in.
So what I've noticing between Barry and Neelapse, or Barry and Shadow, right? Barry's better at using the actual abilities themselves. Better hooks, better gamma squid placements, all that. But I think his major issue is probably just I don't know. Maybe like Shadows, maybe mechanically he's just weaker than Shadows, right? But Barry has just better understanding of how to use his abilities. Shadows is just carried by front to back mechanical aim. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Right. That's why he plays Elsa. That's why he plays frontline Namor.
Shadow's like pure mechanics are slightly better than Barry's, but Barry is like the more complete player, it seems like.
Yeah, yeah. You know, as I say that, he decides to wide swing into 4 people down main with no cooldowns, half HP, and then throws a
Let's
squid
see
in
if
front
he
of
uses
them.
his bubble one time.
Oh, he does pop the bubble. That might be Thanos move from him.
The thing is, with these 2 DPS though, one of them definitely needs to be taking an angle.
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
There's no
someone
there's
needs,
yeah. Like,
someone needs to get Snowflake and take the angle, and it definitely should be the Widow instead of the Namor.
Namor. Yeah.
The Widow can actually like duel off the Black Hat with a snow. If the Widow has a Snowflake and her E.
Right.
And now this is awkward. It's like we're 2 really ranged characters playing in front of a bunch of the melee characters when we could play quite literally anywhere on the map and do the same damage.
Yeah. This is kind of a sickness of the entire community also, where nobody knows how to do anything besides play main. Every single rank, every single role, everybody only plays main. If you play anywhere else, that's not even a thought.
So you gotta make a lane theory video. Teach them that there's actually 3 lanes to play, not just 1.
Yeah, I gotta.
A minimum 3 lanes to play, not just 1.
I might just record that, like tomorrow night or something.
Nah, don't force it. It's gonna be a lot to go through all the trial maps anyways. It's like later on.
No, I mean for like YouTube, like just for.
No, yeah. I mean for
fun.
YouTube as well. I just didn't want to like overwork you because it's tomorrow night.
Oh.
I mean, I guess you're not gonna be at trials tomorrow night, so you'll have some time.
Well, I work my server job from 10 a.m. all the way until 10 p.m. So.
Jesus Christ.
But it's like
record Rivals content after that.
Yeah. I mean, I work better at night when I have 4 hours of sleep. You know.
Fair.
You know, I said I was gonna go to bed early yesterday, and then I went to bed at 7 a.m.
Yeah, then where I noticed where I woke up at like 3:30, and I was like, I'll just check if there's anything on Discord for me real quick, and I saw like 4 people in a call playing Valorant, and then I saw you still online. I'm like, yeah, this guy's definitely not gonna be awake that early.
I was awake. I was just doing other stuff before I called you. What's up, Shahid? I mean, yeah, like every single issue can be just kind of like for my DPS. I'm watching a lot of DPS right now, right? It's just every single thing can just be. It comes down to positioning, right? If your positioning is shit, it doesn't matter how good your aim is, or how bad your aim is. You will just be losing on fights that you shouldn't be losing because why are you standing in front of a fucking thing as a Black Widow, right?
Yeah, like I think mechanically all of the DPS are good,
DPS,
but like the
yeah,
only one that really takes any sort of angle is Kite.
yeah. My obvious bias is Kite as first pick. Second pick is low-key Barry, just because of ability usage right now. I haven't seen enough from Relapse and Shadow, but they're not, exceedingly enticing. Now, Gogo has been getting a pass this entire time, but you're pissing me off, right? You are playing Thing as peel the entire time, except you're not actually peeling shit because you keep wasting your cooldowns trying to chase after kills instead of naturally letting it happen. If that makes sense,
Mm.
right?
Also, there is definitely a world where I think all 4 DPS players can definitely make phase 2 from this group. I'm not gonna lie. I think these might be the 4 like strongest so far. But
Okay.
I know there's one that didn't play today that played phase 1 or I played day 1, so I need to see them more in depth.
Just
But
not
I
getting
think
Uh-huh.
in terms of the talent pool, I think most of the talent is in DPS right now.
Yes.
Also, on another note, Nebraska Esports, they're about to be a serious team all of a sudden. They
Nebraska.
picked up Nebraska, bro.
What they got?
They got Iffy and they got Tones as their tank line.
Yeah, we're dropping that.
I mean, it just depends
That's
on who
pretty
else they have. 'Cause
Thanos.
Tones is that's the front line that I can't solo. I'm definitely gonna need some help with that one.
Yeah.
But it just depends on the rest of their pieces. It could be could be another Northwood situation where they get Vespa as Spark Chief, and then afterwards
Everybody else
they
is
don't have
dog
anything else.
ass. Yeah.
Yeah,
X
but
Gamer, I'm
if
assuming you're nobody XG, right? My biggest note for you is stop wasting your cooldowns on useless shit. If you watch back that VOD, you will notice multiple times where you just pop an ability for literally zero reason, right? You're legit like using self bubble on Magneto when there's nobody in front of you doing any amounts of damage to you. I've seen you pop your Thing Flame team up multiple times, even though there's nobody to punch. Uh, if you can watch back the VOD, right? But that's one major thing for you. And then you were saying? All right. So yeah, Gogo. I think Gogo's kind of stuck in the old Thing gameplay, right? You can be.
Gogo, I'm 95% sure, quite literally reinstalled the game
Oh, yeah,
before day 1 of trials.
yeah.
So, and his knowledge is definitely going to be pretty far back. But
He did.
I mean, his
This fucking guy.
mechanics are fine.
Yeah, I mean, you play Thing more of a main tank now than an off tank like before. You just kind of do whatever the fuck you want at main, punch by punch by punch, and then get out. You force out cooldowns in that way. If you're peeling on Thing, it's like trying to peel. Well, no. If you're trying to peel as Thing, you shouldn't be like using your cooldowns to get to them in the first place. Right. And you're playing a lot more passive. You can live a lot longer than you think you can. Right. Like, what are we shifting, bro?
You just want to go for a drive.
This guy's terrified of fighting the enemy team while inside the Luna ult. Let's bully leak code real quick. Popping diamond form for no reason. Definitely for no reason.
I mean, we just inked like 4 different abilities. The second Black Hat ult got used, and Kai just realized it and didn't go in until afterwards. And then he just insta left because he saw the amount of utility he just forced.
Yeah.
Like, go to Kite's POV real quick while he dies. Go to Kite's POV for this fight.
Yeah, I mean, this is what we want to be doing on the dive.
This is like textbook. Used it from height. You can see the thing shift, see the diamond form. Goes in, instantly leaves. Oh, it doesn't really instantly leave, but he takes his time. Sets up for the next dive, and then it just gets unfortunate. He just forgets about this is one of Kite's biggest issues. Well, no, he remembers actually. He just loses the duel. But Kite,
one of his bigger issues right now is just bigger picture stuff. Where like if someone dies
Yeah.
in a fight, he doesn't even consider them as like a threat, and then I've seen him just get shot in the back a lot. But, I mean, clearly the offense side is like actually terrified of his Black Cat,
Yeah.
and these are good shots by Barry to get this kill.
I mean, Barry kind of gets pocketed here, so. But yeah, I mean, it still hits him. That shouldn't have hit. Okay, you know what? I'll take it.
You know, it's a good
It-
shot, good
it's-
shot.
It's a close matchup there. um, let's talk about Gray here.
I want to see the red side tanks at some point as well. I don't think we're giving them too much attention this map.
Is there anything wrong with that? I mean, I just don't like the idea that we forced our melee form while inside the Luna ult. You know?
Yeah, that's the one thing.
That's
But,
like my issue.
I mean, I think that comes down to communication as well. I think using the melee form in itself there is fine, but it's just stacking it. And,
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing where it's like, you know, do we need the diamond form if we're just gonna Luna ult? No. Did we need to thing shift if we're just gonna Luna ult? No. Did we need that melee form if we're just gonna Luna ult? No.
I was kind of doing it for kills instead of
But-
damage boost. You can say that, but who are you trying to kill here? The 900 HP thing? Right, like the melee form doesn't do anything for you. Right. When you pop an ability to try and go for kills, it needs to make a substantial difference. Alright. You popping melee form versus you just shooting him with your primary, there's no difference. You're not killing the thing any faster just because you popped it. Compared to like the hood and you pop your
It also puts a pretty big risk because if you don't get the kill and then you
Yeah.
know Kite doesn't die to Barry
Yeah.
in an entirely different map, then Kite has his cooldowns back to go back in, and you guys have just used everything. It's going to make it very difficult to peel off his dive without losing someone.
And again,
if you-
it's you can choose to use your abilities whenever you want to. The issue is right after. Now you don't have the option to even use your melee. Whether you use it because, or whether you want to use it or not, right? You can also charm him. Yeah, you could probably charm him instead of being in melee form. They changed how damage boost affect penny mines. Damage boost never once affected penny mines, unless you're saying they made it so it does now, which in that case I've never heard of it.
Premature on the team up usage.
Very premature, right? So again, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like everything wrong here is being displayed, right?
It's
Okay.
just no usage still, yeah. I mean,
I'm going
no
to
reason to E backwards
jump
for this,
on
you can
my
just walk out.
teammates. Who are we protecting our teammates from? Right.
The E is just to get out of range of the Emma Crystal, but you can just walk out and have no issue. And then
Bro.
instead you E back forwards, E onto Mistborn, now both of your tanks have damage resist walking up here, and then you're actually in range to do something with your team up when you pop it here.
Good morning, Alpha. You pop your team up, no one's within range, then you have to use your left shift
them
to get in range.
and now you're inside the entire enemy team. And I mean, thankfully they're not looking at you whenever you shift into all of them, because all of them are like pissing their pants for Kite lol.
Let me put it this way, XG, right? You're at 14,000 damage with 143. After you use every single cooldown on your kit, and the flame team up is gone, right? Let's give you an extra punch there. You have done 440 damage after using your left shift, your C team up, and your jump. Right? There is no way in any world where doing 440 damage after using your entire cooldown, your entire ability usage, is a good trade. Right? Just consider it that way. Storm damage boost appears to work on mines. It's just a visual bug. It's never once like actually affected it.
But also
Unless-
shifted further away instead of just shifting onto the cart. Just keep running with it. Like the only reason he got close to dying there is because he just instead dropped his shift. And then now you're just shifting into their entire team.
Yep.
Like the only idea I can see behind shifting right there is you know, wanting to swing with your Widow ults, but that's like way too aggressive. There's no purpose for it.
Black Kettle is very scary, especially Kit, and especially Kite. So many people are just greenlit to be openly racist to you now just because they feel validated by so many other content creators saying that shirt wasn't racist. Yeah, I mean, I find it weird that that guy posted a TikTok 2 weeks after it happened just to, like, there's a resurgence of the racist comments now because of that guy. Because now more people are like, wait, there's a streamer here who said that was racist. Let me call him this, that. Soy boy. What's up, Chinese dude, in every fucking, you know, YouTube short that I have, etc. Did it appear to work? Yeah, maybe.
Also, the mid-fight kiting was like really poor here. Like as you were talking, like if you go back like 10 more seconds, it just like kites through the LOS of the Widow instead of kiting into like got into the room on the right. It's like we're just in the middle of the open.
This is why supports need to be nerfed. This is why supports need to be nerfed. Because what the fuck do we mean Xiao Yan is out here openly taking shots from the Widow and still able to sustain? Right. But I'm pulling out the pen. This is the first time I'm pulling out the pen on stream in like 17 years. Let's watch Shadow PS1, right? Look at the red arrow. Look at where the enemy team Luna is. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. Hold on. Guys, look at where that red arrow is pointing. It is on the Luna permanently. Why is it not anyone else? Because the Luna's standing directly in the fucking crosshair. Right? Go left. Right? If my Luna, instead of standing... Let me change it to blue. Instead of standing here, if my Luna's standing over here, now the red arrow does not hit the Luna. Right? Massive difference. Massive, massive, massive difference.
I don't get to see the pen usage because I only get to see
right.
rivals.
Let me...
Unfortunate.
No, I can visualize what you're saying. Honestly,
No, I can do the entire screen here.
I can just pull up. Never mind, that works.
Right. I mean, look at this. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Massive difference. And it's just a simple change of direction. It's not even aim your shots. It's not manage your cooldowns better. It's literally just stop walking here, walk here. Right? How the fuck is Neelabs in the air like that? That was crazy air time. Let's watch Mistborn's Emma.
I am ready to put on a show.
Our shield usage is aimed pretty low to the ground. Pretty much perma. It's good kiting.
Bonded block as well for a second there. Yeah, it seems just dying behind them. I feel like are they not in like a really heavy player advantage right now? How are they getting pushed back?
The Namor was flanking, so everybody turned around, so this guy's solo. Like,
Yeah,
dealing.
all 7 players had to turn around for a Namor.
Yeah. Now, my thing with Mistborn is he played that all right. There's no overextension, there's no overcommitment, but then there's also no commitment either. Right? Like the moment your Widow killed their Widow, now is your chance to walk in because you have every cooldown.
Did he try to E? No, he didn't.
No.
Whenever you're going for something like a thing right up front with the diamond form, always use your E before you go into diamond form, because then you do damage to the crystal as you're, punching rocket from this E, and then the amount of burst damage it does is unbelievable. You can pretty much one-shot tanks with it.
Yeah.
The streets call it the Madara combo.
Madara. Yeah. Crystal, diamond, break the crystal, kick him away. You're gonna do like 700 damage to him, not including any damage your teammates do to him. But this is just like a matter of like understanding when can I walk, when can I back up. Right?
I do think that cycle was pretty good though. I mean, I think all the ideas there are correct.
Yeah.
Like definitely could use like some refinement, but I think like It's a really good baseline to work with.
Entire enemy team is just put on the back foot.
I suppose that helped.
What is Neelapse doing during this time where
He swings with ult at the end of this into Shadow's ult and then gets shot by Shadow.
yeah. So I guess how broken this thing? Very broken. Like
Very broken.
if Neelapse is just taking an off angle here, he could probably kill Shadow, right? But what is Neelapse doing? Shooting at the 900 HP thing permanently. And what does he get out of it? A gun to the head. You know, a bullet to the head from enemy Shadow PS1. In fact, this is delusional. I mean, guys, it's the exact same thing as what Xiao Yan did. I'm gonna pull out the pen again. Who's in the red arrow? Or who's in the blue arrow now, right? It's gonna be red center right here. Fucking Neelapse going right into it. Watch. Let's really slow this down. Like, please shoot me, is what Neelapse is saying. Right? You could not have chosen a more open spot for you to get headshot by Shadow PS1. It's pretty brain dead. Right?
Finally, we have someone taking off angle though. Barry going for this flank.
I mean, guys. I don't want to pull out the pen again. Look, you could see it right here in this screenshot. Look at the red arrow. The game has done it for me. Right? Why are we possibly kiting left? Why are we possibly kiting left? There's no reason. There's no reason. Controller hit scan? Yeah.
Now, there's a few controller hit scans that are actually pretty good. Not like for trials, but like in a general standpoint.
Yeah.
They are very rare to find though. Like like controller hit scans that actually can match up to PC hit scans.
Especially if they're like actual controller players and not Zimmers and shit.
Yeah.
That topped me off. Thanks.
Do I have to explain it again, Gray? Right? I mean, do I even bother watching the rest of this one? It's just gonna be the same thing. People running it down main, not doing anything else. We're gonna skip.
I think do watch because it's well, you already closed it, didn't you? I
Yep.
think there's gonna be a pretty big ult fight for this last fight, so it might be worth at least.
All right, we'll watch the last ult fight.
Also, Thing is really good, like as a hero, but I think on this map, especially when you're having to retake through so much open space, like there has to be better characters to select to make it easier. Like I don't know how much value Rocket could have possibly gotten on the Thing for like the last 2.5 minutes.
To be honest, the tank pick doesn't matter here. It's just a matter of which DPS is controlling the off angle. Because they're playing front to back, essentially, both teams. But we just don't have front to back DPS. So if we had an Elsa Bucky here, right? Well, actually, both are banned. But if we had like a Punisher Storm comp here, the team with that DPS line is probably going to do better than someone like Kite or Shadow doing their thing on these characters. Because obviously they're dominating right now. Kite, Black Cat, Shadow, Widow. But if we just have more frontline pressure, like Go-Go Rocket being on Thing and Liko being on it, it doesn't really matter, I don't think.
Good timing on drop his ult, but good clobber in response.
I can't possibly imagine them winning this.
Especially with Kite ult in the back, and now they don't have a support ult to
Yeah.
help them survive this.
Why do we pop our Luno first?
We ult on the lockup.
I'm ready to put on a show.
Back up like 5 more seconds.
How does Neelaps die?
It's pre-fighted. Now just tries to dual shadow and loses.
Yeah, just
Thanks so much.
not that great. I would prefer us to use a Luno later and White Box ult first.
It seems just like panic, like maybe he thinks that the
Team is gonna
tanks would have
die.
died.
Yeah.
I think you start backing up earlier whenever the Gambit ult comes through.
But why is my team not walking with the White Box ult?
Eat backwards. Or wow.
I mean, I guess just timing on that. I don't know. My
I
tank's
mean, not even timing. I mean, there's no pressure on the back line. There's no reason to eat back. I don't know what Leet's looking at.
Oh, you're right. He does back up. I didn't even catch that.
Like he eats backwards.
Okay, both my tanks are pussies.
No, there wasn't even any sound cue.
No, both. These guys are so terrified of Kite that they are imagining visions of Kite being in
You
their
have
back line.
visions of Kylo on the back line, bro.
Fucking ethereal, unreal. Let's see. What's the third code? I'm gonna look at one more code. Maybe call it a day. Because I mean, if you're watching individually, there's no one new here, right?
I mean,
guess
the main
Che.
thing, yeah, I mean, Che would be the one that'd be looking for
And
hero pulls as
Chol.
well, and like we're definitely gonna obviously we're on stream for this, but we're gonna go more in depth later on, especially this weekend. But this is mostly like, see who watches it, see if they implement what we've talked about. Yeah, Chol gets in for some of these, Melkor gets in towards the end. I think if there's gonna be one worth watching, it'd be this one, yeah.
Yeah, I was
This
about to
Krakoa
say.
game I think was pretty close as well.
Okay, I'll look at this one because it actually has Shay, Mchulk, and Melkor all in the same one.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen them at all. Going to remain on my stream? Yeah, it's you can watch the first 3 hours essentially of this VOD, and it's just all me talk about you guys. Hulk is very good anti-dive. Yeah. Go screaming in my ear.
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
Hmm. Melkor shits on Kite. W. This is the assault of a lifetime on Kite. Shit on bad kid. I mean, what's the difference here already in like Luna playstyle? This guy's on high ground playing from a
As on
distance.
high ground, complete opposite direction of where the dive threat is.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, look how much distance that guy has to cross just to get to Mel.
right.
And it's like you use all your cooldowns to cross over here, and then you have nothing left, so you have to climb up a wall and go invis.
Right.
You don't go invis until way too late.
0 damage, and he's dead.
Mel didn't even have to use a cooldown, yeah. And now this fight has to be lost. Like, there's no pressure on Mel whatsoever. I mean, the dive hit already went off with the lead and Barry.
Right. Massive difference here. What can Chase see? Macabre as a Luna Snow. Absolutely 0.
Very little. Yep. And this is a way easier spot to dive. And there's nowhere for you to drop, nowhere for you to really run.
Right.
The
Again,
only upside to it is that your entire team is 5 men stacked on this same exact circle.
Yeah.
So lead diving you means leads diving your entire team.
Yeah.
Which inherently means this has to be a soft dive to force resources. You can't full dive this and commit. You're just gonna die while Jay uses every resource to live.
Right. And this goes back to my point about you having options, you being not forced to do one thing. If you're dove at main, where can you go? You can't go anywhere, you can only be main. If you're dove on the high ground, you have the ability to drop down if you want to. Or you could stay up here and continue fighting with maybe the name one, right? But you don't get to have the opportunity of going high ground if you're playing main because you're playing Luna Snow, right? So always think about, do I have options to do anything I want here? If there are no options, likely you don't want to be there because then you're going to be forced down one bad path. Nobody. I keep talking about this. Why did we pop our shield here? Zero reason. You see nobody, so there's no one for you to shoot. There's no damage coming this way, so there's no one for you to protect. It's just pointless. Pointless usage here. I like to engage at the beginning, but then
I think
both my dive go on separate characters.
Yeah, think the engage is good, but the dive isn't focused on a target, and I still think this first one has to be a softer dive.
Yeah, this is. I mean, you guys know they have the Gamma Squid. You have to bait out the squid. Really.
Yeah. Bait out squid, bait out some of the Luna cooldowns. Makes it a lot easier the next time you hit.
Yeah.
I mean, Barry gets out early as well, and it seems like Neelapse lives with his life. Like now, look at this. It's like they have no cooldowns. This is like free pickings.
Yeah. I cleaned it up.
So does it end up working? Yeah, but if both your DPS or both the DPS on the enemy team didn't get pre-fighted by Melkor, would it have worked? No, because they would have been there to hard counter this fight and would have been
Yeah.
able to chase out Neelapse, so he doesn't get to re-hit. Would have been
Yeah.
able to put more pressure on everyone walking in.
Also, X Gamer, you not knowing that they were on dive is exactly why you should be more careful with how you use your abilities. Because you didn't even know what they were running and you still popped your ability anyway. They could have been on 5 flyers and you would not have known, and that still doesn't mean that your shield usage there was good. You just threw it out for no reason, right? You know what I really want to do? I want to do this series where like I do a coaching session, right? And then before that, I do some research and check out some of the replays. I'm like, okay, look at this screenshot. Like, look at this short clip. What elo do you think this player is? And they're like, oh wow, that guy's dog shit. That guy's silver. And then I show the name right after, and it's just them because of how they play, and they don't realize how they played, right? Because if I show that clip to somebody of this hood player, they're probably like, wow, this hood has no idea what he's doing. What is he shielding? And then I show the name, it's like, oh, that's me, right? I feel like that'd be fire.
That is a fire idea.
That's the boost I needed.
Control's taking a shit ton of unnecessary damage before the fight even starts for no apparent reason.
Where's the rest of the team, by the way?
Stop setting up for the dive.
Okay. Well, if we're
I
setting
mean,
up
I'm
for the
focused with
dive,
scouting, I guess, but it's like you can scout without taking 300 damage.
yeah. I mean, just stay up here, bro. Like, play around this wall.
I'll be ship shape in no time.
How is Kale low? Ah, the Luna was dead. Let's see. Yeah, just grab a health pack, bro. Why are we standing at main? So yeah, Kale already. Yeah, I was trying to scout. Yeah. Like, if I'm Kale, I should not be sitting point here. Because what happens if they have a hella poke my head out? I'm insta dead because I'm 96 HP.
You've used both squids without actually seeing where anyone on the other team is yet, by the way.
Yep. Shadow just popping abilities for no reason.
Yeah, we've seen M choke.
Right.
Yeah, it's like you
If
can't
I
even swing up our squids though. Like they can just break these. Like even
I
like
wish
we don't
there
know
was
where
a
half their
way.
team is.
Yeah. If I had a way to just hide these shadows or these outlines, I would love to do that, but I can't. Right.
I think there is. I just can't remember the button.
You have to go to the settings and turn it off. Like,
Oh,
it's just a whole
yeah,
fight.
that's
Like,
just too much work.
it should just be a
It's like
singular button.
it's like you can visualize it. It's like you have no clue where anyone is except M choke that you've seen for like half a second. And I mean, the only context clues we can use is that they're on dive. They're definitely not just AFK main. Like
Yeah.
any good dive team's gonna be set up somewhere.
There's no hide like outline button. You have to go in settings. Right. So again, Shadow. I don't care how good you are mechanically. I need to know what you're trying to shoot at and what you're using your abilities for. If I can't figure that out, then there is a problem.
Also, like we're going through bottom main again instead of taking any sort of high ground control, and we need to give time for one of our tanks to scout where their dive is located.
Mm.
Because the way we want to play against their type of comp is we need to figure out where they are and we need to stay as far away from them as possible. Like open space is completely fine, but you need to have something to work with. Like going into like, you know, this small box with a health pack and bottom main is like the easiest kill box in the world. And now our Myback Alliance dead because they walked into the easiest kill box in the world.
Guys, what is a kill box? Let's watch my YouTube video, guys. I'm gonna link it in chat for you guys to actually watch it because it's a good video.
Yeah, and then after you guys watch the kill box video, let's watch the lane theory video that he's making in a few days.
Yeah. That's a good shot. I do need to make that video.
Yeah, bro. And then whatever revenue you make from it, I get like 40% for the idea.
40%, so $4.
I'll take it, bro. That's a big double right there.
I mean, double in this economy is $4.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah,
my
you're fucking
bad.
larping, bro.
I'm mixed single, bro. Mixed single. My bad. I've reset boundaries.
Watch this if you're a noob. Oh, I probably should ping. Yeah, I mean, you guys are just playing directly into dive, so it's just gotta.
I don't
Farm
remember who
poorly.
actually wins this game, but I do know these next 2 points are pretty close. I think this one goes like 99-99.
All right, surely my cloak and dagger, one trick, whatever, is gonna pop off here in the cloak.
Thanks so much.
W blind.
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, we just don't care at all, huh?
How far did Che back whenever Che died, by the way?
She was on the left, didn't even back. She's actually in front of the cloak and dagger, and well, that happens.
Also, I know Hood team up's better for Cloak and Dagger, but is it just Luna team up for like the specific comp they're against?
Yeah, I would, I'd probably be okay with running Luna team up here in this case. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this might be like the one scenario where you pick Luna team up.
Yeah, it's just like no one's ever running 3 to 4 dive most of the time, so
Yeah.
that's why cloak and dagger team was just useless. Like if they have a solo BP, I'm not gonna go fucking Luna team up.
Put on a
Yeah,
show.
yeah, like solo any dive DPS. There's no reason to do it.
Now, Xiao could have turned this fight because they're down 2 and them chokes 1 HP.
And they've already used Luna ults, so if you just cloak ult straight to point, it's like they have to go to point with the rest of their Luna ults, and then you have a cloak ult on point, and you just get the objective for free.
I'm
And you're
just
still playing a 5v4, like numerically you guys are up.
I'm just confused why we stand inside the Luna ult permanently. We don't even fade out. Just
We saw a bubble as well. Like we
Uh,
don't use any cooldowns.
I don't understand what happened here. Like, what is the mindset?
Please.
He gets pre-fighted. Yeah, I mean 2 pre-fighted and we don't use.
I am ready
Portal.
to put on a show.
And my entire team walks backwards to chase a Daredevil, and this point just gets left alone on the objective.
Yeah, I don't know. that should not have been a loss. Like, that should have been a very easy fight win for Team 1. Let's dance.
Danger at your rear. You're all mine.
Take this. Take this. Monsters of
Yeah, I mean, I'm so like, you keep trying to scout when you don't need to scout the way you're scouting. Because why are you jumping up in the air? You have a glass wall right here. You have no idea where you're staging? Okay, well, you're the main tank, so you can call that. Like, where you're gonna stage and where you're
You,
gonna
you
die.
quite literally decide. Well, you play up, control one lane, figure out where they're walking. Neelapse also figures out where they're walking with the wall hacks, and then you and LeetCode and Barry and Neelapse and literally anyone can say, "I want to hit them when they're here," and everyone else sets up around it. Like,
was
there's
trying to
multiple
mark
correct
Kite.
answers for when a dive hits, as long as you guys are set up for it. Like, you guys could be hitting their backline right now if you want to. You guys can back up and hit their backline when they walk through the choke if you want to. You can let them get all the way to point and then hit their backline there if you want to. Obviously, that's an incorrect answer. You need to hit them early because they're up. You guys are down to support ults.
I told Lee to calm because I was trying to mark Kite. You're not marking Kite here, though. So that doesn't matter.
Where is Kite right now?
Nowhere near. Right.
Nope, this guy's dead.
He lives.
This guy should be dead.
Right.
Yeah, but like
That's
now, like,
that's
look at
not a
this,
good
Angela, dude.
excuse, Angela.
You're 200 HP. The fight hasn't even started yet for you. It's just 200 HP of damage that never has to be taken in any world. And telling Lee to calm, it's like, it's fine. But if he's calming, yeah, I'm gonna slam them when they go on this choke underneath me. Then why are we taking all this damage before they get into that choke underneath them? It's like the fact that you get to live here is like a miracle.
Again, I was looking for him is not an excuse here either. You can look for him through the glass wall.
You also have a Daredevil with wall hacks that can just tell you where he is.
Yep, that too.
And also, it's not your job to mark Kite here, by the way. Like, Kite just outspeeds you. He can, like, it's Daredevil's job to mark the Kite.
Yep,
Like, why would I not want the guy who literally has wall hacks to deal with the character that can go invisible?
yep.
Like, if you're gonna mark any angle, it should be the Namor angle, but the Namor isn't taking angles, so you just set up for the hit from a different angle from your Black Cat.
Oh my god, he's spitting facts. Because I want to fuck with Kite TBH. Man, you can drive over to his house. You're legit 5 minutes away.
You can drive over to his house and fuck with the IRL, bro.
Ready to put
Don't
on
fuck
a
with him in
show.
game, unless you don't plan on making phase 2.
Oh shit. What a Che ult. Oh, Daredevil ult, I see. You're not anymore? Oh, you're
I
right,
think
Kite
you
didn't move.
No, Kite's well,
Well, I'm choke.
where is Chol?
I don't know.
Play now?
Yeah,
I
it's
know
a
where
little,
Chol is.
it's a little bit early. The ult.
But Kite's on campus though, so.
Yeah.
It's a little early, but I don't mind it enough. It's like you're gonna have to use it like within the second anyways.
Yeah.
It's like no reason not to. You guys are up as a portal no matter what. I think you can clap here. No, actually it's not needed. I would have clapped there though. I would have made the wrong play. My bad.
Now, cloak ulting here is the wrong play. There's zero reason to do it. Right.
Mm.
Again, why do we need the extra healing? They have a lot of damage coming our way. Well, what damage do they
Nope.
have? They don't have cap ult, so no one's gonna play aggro. Their
They're
Daredevil
down
is
as
dead. Their
They're
Luna's
down as
dead.
support.
Yep.
Their Daredevil's
Everyone's
dead, their
full
Luna's
HP.
dead, their cap ult's gone, so this guy's about to blow up. You already have Cloak Bubble down, so you're completely healthy. There's nobody on your team who's below 75% HP.
When you pop this ult here, if I'm Xiaoyan, I'm thinking, damn, my team is about to die, and I cannot heal them any faster. I gotta do it now. Y'all should VOD review the new ReZero episode. Ban that guy.
I already watched it. It is fire as fuck. It is straight 29 minutes of peak.
Ban that guy immediately.
God,
Why
it
are
was
we
so good.
wailing? Why are we
So good.
wailing? It's a solo fucking White Fox, man.
fights already. Dude, Zarafa's timing on these White Fox ults is like fucking perfect, by the way. Like, I know he's gotten domed both times, but it's just because the character's ult fucking sucks. Like, it doesn't make the timing any worse. But also, I don't think you White Fox ult there.
No, you
Oh, that wasn't
definitely don't.
Zarafa, that's Cal.
That's Cal.
The timing's still really good. But I don't think you use this ult here because you're already down to, like, the cloak ult's already an overuse. I think you just save it and then you re-engage them to a team that has no support ult with your Fox ult.
Yeah, stalling here for like 10 seconds is pretty bad.
Yeah, 3.
It's not even 10 seconds. Yeah. You didn't realize how many ults we used? Yeah. That's why I always hold tab after the fight is over, and I'm like, well, how did we use 6 ults and get 2 kills? You know? That shit been pissing me off. Alright, let's bully nobody XG a little bit more. He's gonna pop his fire team up in 3, 2.
Why'd you stop counting?
He's actually not gonna use his team up in 3, 2.
Did he? I think he actually surprised himself when he hit the globber on the White
Maybe.
Fox.
I mean, this should not hit. Like, in what world does that hit?
Fair. That's like pretty awkward. That's a good White Fox team up whenever he swings as well. I like that. Oh, that's fucking. That's Mel. Of course, it was good.
Yeah. Thought I could get both supporters of the old, missed it though. Yeah. That was a good slam. I like that. That was good from you. Right?
Good
Like,
slam,
see how much better you are, nobody, when you actually use your cooldowns for a reason instead of just popping your jump on the teammate who's taking 0 damage. I mean, like, you look so much better here.
Yeah,
Okay,
we shifted nothing.
repositioning. I mean,
Nah, you don't even shift to reposition there. That cooldown's too valuable. That's a good E, good pressure. You can walk into this room, by the way. Like, who's gonna fucking damage you? Your thing is a full dive. Like, you never die unless your entire team's already dead.
actually lose here. One thing here that could change this fight. Obviously, you could have walked into this room. I don't mind you not doing that, just because you're playing full peel into a full, like, they're hard committing here. So you
My
slamming,
thing is, I think he should have already been in this room, and then he could shift backwards. Because
that's a fair point.
if
yes.
he like instead of shifting all the way to point whenever they rotate, he like plays as close to the rotate as possible. Just like
Yeah.
stays through this lane, like where's Cal got hit by the ult.
Mhm.
He's already in that room. He's never gonna die. They're always gonna force past him to get to the backline, and then he can either E to the backline or shift to the backline.
Yeah.
But
But
now it's like you can go.
here, you're playing this fine. At this
That should
point,
be E instead of an F.
maybe. But what I would have liked to see in general is Mistborn just pop the ult. Right. This puts so much pressure on them because now they have no healing from White Fox and the Luna. Or you're just
Instead
gonna
of
get a
Luna
kill
pop.
straight up. Right. Or you just straight up get a kill. Like,
Bubble.
M-Choke is dead. But instead, what are we gonna hold our ult for?
But yeah,
Captain
I mean,
America ult?
there's
yeah.
there's nothing you use Magwilt for except when they go for these hard hits to try and like pressure anything.
Pressure
Especially because like
sustain.
after the bubble is gone on, it's like there's not much else you can do. I mean, you can try and get the kill with your team up on like the black cap, but it's always gonna be a difficult kill to get. You just get more value by using the ult there.
Yep, 100%. He said he didn't know what to ult all game because they had no shooters. Guys, I mean, I recorded a how to Magneto video. It's gonna be up in like 2 days. I'm just gonna go through all of like like instead of analyzing Liquid Citadel versus Navi, I'm just gonna do how to play like Liquid Citadel's blank.
Lamp's got a video for everything, bruh.
And that should be pissing me off. I'm the only content creator who does shit like that, right? And then you'll have guys out here doing skits. It's like, wow, I love skits. Let's make more skits. Or like,
why is there a double support ult in my face?
that's a great point. Or it's like, oh, Here's another tier list I made with X person and Y person. Amazing, bro. Now what? Can we get some actual content out here? Only viewing yesterday's games? Pretty much. Why is
For
Mel
right
this
now,
far
yeah.
back?
We're gonna view day one at a later point, but Lamps has work soon.
Why is Mel flanking? This guy's a troll, man.
I don't mind it very much for the comp that's being played, because he doesn't have much like to help heal him anyways. So taking these angles is like not actually that crazy. Getting your ult force like that is pretty bad though.
I mean, at least damage boost this for Mel.
Yeah, I think he damage boosted and then he backed out because of the Namor ult.
Namor, yeah. I mean, I still think that's troll, regardless of how you do it.
The off angle itself is fine, but you need to have the Black Cat scout it before you go for an angle.
Yeah, I guess.
Like I don't mind this at all, but
You know what?
I've still got songs to sing.
Okay. No, the bigger issue here isn't. You're right. Melkor is actually fine here. Why is Nellaps and Liko not diving anyone as they're walking in? Dive in 3, 2, 1. Cloak, 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 cloak. Why do I have to spam cloak 18 times
this
before
is the
these guys
wrong
slam?
this is the wrong dive target as well. It should be Che. If Che's still, where's Che? Che's still like under the thing, right?
Che's over here
Che's over
on the
here.
right.
It's like target should definitely be Che because the cloak can't ever get to Che.
Yeah.
And we should. I mean, we have a Daredevil. We know where Che is. And it's like I don't know why we keep looking at the person who's walked through instead of looking at like the people that are still needing to walk through. It's like we're cutting off information from ourselves.
But
Our devil doesn't see Kite going right side. Devil doesn't see that Che's still behind and in a very vulnerable spot.
yeah. I mean,
If we wanted to go for the cloak specifically, then we needed to have already slammed this, of course.
and then if he slams, Melkor can actually follow up and like headshot, spam cooldowns on whatever. Here he's trying to catch up to the cloak because he's like, I'm waiting for the dive. I'm waiting for the dive. Okay, I guess I'll just go for it. And then boom.
Yeah, because like if you don't even try the freeze at that point, then there's no opportunity for it anywhere.
So yeah, this is just a poor dive in general. Poor dive.
My guess is maybe Lee went for like a 3-2-1 dive on it, even though it's like if it's a kill box, you don't even need to 3-2-1. It's just like when this player goes here, like you can just say now, bro. Like they're there, they're ready.
Okay.
You need to be going first if you're lead anyway to take attention.
Even if it is a 3-2-1, he 3-2-1's too late, right?
Yeah.
3,
like you can change
2, 1.
1.
Like,
dive.
bro. It's not 3 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 1 Mississippi. You just go.
It's like,
It's just too long. It's too long. Right, we get it. You're tall. You play music on the guitar. You're rich. You're handsome. Like, can we at least try to not be nonchalant during the game? Right. Where is the passion? Where's the Luca comms?
M-Chog was saying he was Luca calming in these, bro. He was like, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
Kappa.
it sucks that you guys aren't, listening to the comms for these phase 1 matches. I mean, I'm calming like Luca out here. Yeah, bro.
Jesus.
I don't think Luca takes that much damage pre-fight, though.
Not talk about how much damage that squid did to him when you went in. What do you mean? To the venom? Who cares? Three, 2, 1. Diving. The Luna. Snow. What the fuck? You're just a sloth from Zootopia, man. Yeah, I mean, like, Mistborn won this entire round without using his mag ult a singular time.
Hey,
That's how poor the dive was.
We got it for next round.
That is how poor the dive was, that this guy doesn't have to ult and he's still winning. He actually hasn't ulted at all, I think. Yeah. Mistborn has not had a singular ult in 2 rounds, and red team is losing a round to them. That makes no sense.
You're off the cap onto the hood now. for red team.
Cloak and Dagger team up. Which one are we on actually? We're still on the Luna team up.
Luna team is fine for T1, team 1, but it's bad for team 2.
This guy's getting stuck on fucking
Tree stump, man.
trees.
Fucking tree stump. How's this guy meant to beat the best of the best if he can't even win against the fucking branch?
Yeah. A couple things here. I'm chilling on the hood, right? Off rip out of spawn.
Out of spawn.
Yep. Pop L shift, right? So you get
Get
a
your
plus
20
20.
charge.
Yep.
Gives
When you
an
pop your bubble
earlier
here,
swing.
what are you bubbling? What are you bubbling here? Fucking tree trunk, right?
Fucking trunk, man.
Power scaling the tree. Holy shit. Right, you pop your bubble for what? You block 0 damage, and there's one guy shooting at you, so you get 13 charge. You could do this by just breathing air in their general direction. You don't need the bubble here to get 13. Right.
LOSing their mag, man. Just shoot that guy, get your charge up.
Yeah.
Like,
This is
the entire
good.
free fight is just like, yep, turn my brain off, shoot the mag, get high
High
get
charge.
high rage or demon form, I don't even know what it's called, and then whenever you have your charge up, you
Just
start
go.
looking for an aggressive turn, and you can really aggressive turn on anyone with demon form. It's just like scenario dependent.
Especially when your Venom's diving, but how does my Venom dive? Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
No
Okay,
squids,
squid
to
down,
Shadow.
squid down.
Yep. 2 squids downs, actually.
Okay, went on Che, which is the correct target here. Didn't use the team up tech. Got shifted. Did not press the E button.
Yeah, that's one major
Very
one.
important button. It's actually pretty good.
Right. But here's the thing, right? Our dive setup was just dog ass. Because where's my
there's nobody there.
DPS? Nobody.
This
Right.
is a really good. This is a really good rotate from blue team.
Yes.
Or not blue. Yeah. Really good rotate from blue team. They acknowledge, like, they see all the dive on right side. They rotate as far away from them as possible. Elite slamming there is fine, but you need to get out early. Your DPS can never cover that distance as fast as you can. And I mean, if you get out early, like the thing shift is gone, Che used some abilities, and your dive DPS hasn't even got in.
Yeah.
It gives you such a beautiful opportunity to go for the hit afterwards. And it's like all their attention is on you. It gives your DPS the opportunity to start covering some of that space, so they can get to where Che is now is where your dive will be by the time you're out as Venom.
I want every support player to watch how Che moves. Now, I know Che's not doing this on purpose because all Che's thinking is, I'm terrified of the dive. But this is the correct way of dealing with dive. You run as far away from them as possible, but not away from your team also. Right? Your entire team's running this way, this is great. What most supports players would do is like back up here. Right? They're not running away from the dive. And if you want to consider this to be running away from the dive, you're still running away from your team. Here, we still have LOS of our teammates, and we're playing away from the dive, so look at how far away Knee-Lapse has to be, is from
Also,
our Luna.
I don't know why people I don't know why it's such a common thought for people, but a lot of people think, oh, I'm against dive, let me go into this very small room.
Mm.
And it's gonna be hard for them to hit in this small room. Against dive, you want to be in open space. You want to be in like as wide of an area as possible because they have to cover so much distance to get to you, and there's so many opportunities for you to shoot them. In a small room, like they'll find an angle to slam in that room anyways, and it's just really easy to cleave through everything.
Should be common sense. Well, common sense ain't common.
Common sense is only common for, I don't know, the top like 0.1% of the game.
0.01,
most?
yeah.
Yeah, 0.01.
Like 1% of this game means absolutely fucking nothing, bro.
Yeah, 1%
Also-
of this game is still like GM1 probably.
It actually is. It actually is. Like GM
This
is like,
this is really good by Knee-Lapse.
is it?
Yeah. Marking, I mean, he can't participate in the dive, so mark the shit out of Kite. If he can't do anything to their backline, at least make it so that Kite can't do anything to your backline. Look at this.
Okay, yeah.
Kite
In
gets
that
canceled,
case,
Kite
that's
gets
fine.
ate, Kite gets chased. Force bubble on Kite. I mean, I don't know if the deflect was needed there. But now it's just like you
Yeah, my thing is, I don't think my DPS should be setting up on the left side of the map anyway.
I don't think they both should. I think one is fine, but I think both of them being there is really bad.
Even then, I think it's just better if my Daredevil's like sitting down here, or my Black Cat sitting down here, right? Because regardless of where they go, left or right, you guys can easily intercept because you're in the center, right? If you're going all the way here, if they had gone all the way over here, now you're fucked. My Daredevil's useless for the
I
next
agree.
10
Daredevil.
seconds.
It should be Daredevil in that like underneath part, not Black Cat. Because then when they're going for this rotate, the Daredevil can go up and hit. When the Black Cat, you know, she would still need to get some time to get her money up before she can actually get like a full engage off. And
That's
then
fair.
it gives them like a stronger soft hit. You have an easy drop back to low ground. You can go for the mega, and then you can come up behind them with the jump pack on far right side whenever you guys
Yeah.
go for your full hit.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, yeah, it's just beautiful at that point.
Like, I don't like playing this left side of the map because it gives up so much, but also, like, this is what you would play if you're on Hela and Black Widow, not Daredevil and Black Cat, you know? Also, Melkor doing his shit again, where he says across the map. Like, we talked about this before with Melkor. Yeah, this
So
clap
far
is
away, he's not even in range of
clap. Yeah, this is the bad clap. This guy, oh, he doesn't get hit actually. See, now why are my supports backing up here? Press W.
It's like the threat's gone. You have point captured. The point
Press-
doesn't go any faster if you're on it. It stays the same pace actually.
Please press W. Right. Again, if I'm watching Xiaoyan, my first thing is, oh, I have to play point here because, well, I don't know. Right. If I'm trying to learn how to play the game from Xiaoyan, I would learn absolutely nothing, because all Xiaoyan is telling me is you should sit on point no matter what. Okay, well, my team is low on the high ground. Should I walk up to them? Nope, stay on point. The enemy team is down 3 players. Should I walk up and try to kill them with the rest of my team? Nope, stay on point. Well, why? I don't know. That's all I'm getting.
Yeah, I mean, in this
Right.
position, like where the squid is actually like exactly where I would want the cloak to be.
Like, who are you healing
then
from this angle?
And then Che's already in that correct position as well.
Who are we healing? There's no one to heal. You could not possibly heal anybody here besides the thing, who's also doing fuck all. Oh, I can't see it. I can't see it. You're too far away. Come back on point. No. You need to be on the high ground here. There is zero reason why you should be down here at all. If I don't see an ult from Mistborn this game, I'm going to kick him off the team. No.
The enemy team has a cloak now. We have something to use it for.
Surely. Because, I mean, that guy's trolling. That guy's legit 1v6 ulting in the backline while 3 of his teammates are in spawn. Want to play up for space. I mean, is red team doing anything?
Yep, they can't really do anything until they go for their hit. That's like the entire purpose of their comp. But you guys can play, like you guys need to play up and like pressure them on their hit, on their walk up. You can't let them get the hit off for free. You got to make it like really awkward for them.
Mjolk
Play on
says, I don't know what to do while I'm playing Hood with this comp. You just shoot at their mag.
Shoot the mag.
Yeah.
Shoot the mag, get your overdrive, and then you use your Wanda team up to go into the backline and dive with the rest of your dive on the backline with your overdrive.
You don't even need the Wanda team up. You could just walk past the mag, because what the fuck is he gonna do to you? Right. You just farm ult, and this is why, again, it's important that you're using the abilities that give you charge faster, more often, more frequently, with more purpose, blocking more damage, using your left shift out of spawn, so that you can actually get like 60 charge by the time you're actually in the fight. But like, it was so awkward. I mean, what's awkward about shooting mag while your team is diving?
It's pretty good actually. 'Cause if your team, like even if you don't participate in the dive on the backline as Hood, it's like that means then you're just hard shooting their mag while
Yep.
the enemy backline is focused on keeping each other alive. And I'll tell you right now, a Hood with his guns out, with all the lifesteal that comes with it, hard shooting a mag, that guy will fall over pretty quick.
Yep. For the positions I was in. Well, you were just in the ship positions.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like if
if you're struggling on Hood in this comp, then you're definitely messing something up pretty bad.
Right. Okay, but what are you doing bad on? Let's see. Let's talk about it. Right.
Let's go back. Yeah. Let's watch like 2 minutes of just choke.
All right. So we already talked about this first fight. You're just shooting at
Shift out of
air,
spawn so
actually.
that you have 20 charge already. Losing to a tree. Right click for no reason. You're LOSing the person you need to be farming your overdrive on. You're schizo shooting kite. Then after like, what, 45 seconds, we almost have our first demon form.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter because our team's
we're
already
kiting with our demon form. We're kiting with our ability that gives us like infinite lifesteal.
Yeah.
When we still have our Wanda team up to have kited if we needed to kite at the end of it.
No, you swap, or was I looking at someone else? Oh no, I thought you had the Hood or the Moon Knight team up.
It's been on Wanda. It's not your job to shoot the squishies, by the way,
Yeah.
unless it's like an overdrive. But like in a general standpoint,
Yo.
like just focus on getting the tanks.
Yo, chill. Right here. Okay, you're a little bit
Right.
low. Maybe you might die. Okay.
No, bro. You're 200 HP and you have your guns up. Just swing this guy. He's half
Now
health. There's no
we're
one else
300.
shooting you. You get look at how much lifesteal he actually got before he actually got healed by the cloak. It's like you went from 200 to 600 in like 1 second, and I'm pretty sure like at most 150 of that was cloak. And then while the fight's still going on, you run all the way back to spawn to switch characters because you don't understand how to play the character correctly yet.
He has bubble and sword. So what?
So what? You
Also-
still get lifesteal.
If you're gonna swap, at least use your team up so you can TP in and out. Right, use it for movement. You're underutilizing the kit just entirely. You can't lifesteal bubble now. You're still gonna be living that.
You still
but
break it pretty fucking quickly anyways.
That too. You don't have bubble and demon form, so that doesn't matter. What you just said, bot. Yeah, I mean, just use your movement cooldowns out of spawn. You're just not using them at all. That's a
Good
fine
shit.
kill.
It's fine, yeah. Good usage of team up as well. Just hard block this guy. This is all good. Just a little greedy now though.
I am ready to put on a show.
Shift backwards. Get out of there.
Oh, well, but he's cloak ults, that's fine.
Guess go gold, yeah.
You can cancel at 50%. That works too.
You can cancel that at 50%, but you lose 25% after canceling it.
Yeah.
Good bobber. I mean, yeah, I mean, you have most of the codes, bro. At some point, just go through and watch, like, Lead on Hood. Like, Lead has a very good understanding of how that character works. I mean, that guy got the character lorded already.
Yeah, I mean, you guys just kind of stopped playing the game at their second point, or well, starting second point, I should say.
Well, I mean, dive is the most difficult on that third point. It's like the amount of distance you have to cover is incredibly difficult.
I guess.
Like, I think at some point you have to kind of acknowledge, like, yeah, it's not going to work anymore. Let's swap it up. Like,
Maybe.
there's nothing forcing you guys to stay dive. And if you guys are going to stay dive, you need to find ways to cover the distance while not taking as much damage.
Yeah.
Like, we kept going through main, through top left. It's like we have underneath, we have the right side wall that gets us directly to where the back line is instead of having to go through the front line.
Legit teleports across the map. Yeah.
We have straight teleporters.
And we're still going down the one round. That's bad.
Still walking down main.
It just felt super weird that game. It's just because you're not familiar with playing with that comp. And so, okay, here's the reality of it, MCHL, right? You know how to play Hood into normal comps, quote unquote, because you're not thinking about how to actually play Hood. You're just thinking about how Hood was played in those comps, if that makes sense, right? If you understood how Hood is meant to be played, which is farming the demon charge and then going ham, you would not have difficulty adapting to whatever dive comp, poke comp, brawl comp, front to back comp, whatever the fuck comp, right? Because you understand the core gameplay loop of the character. But if you only understand how to play a character in a specific play style, then you're not learning how to actually do it. It's like understanding how 3 times 3 is 9, but not understanding how multiplication works. That's basically the analogy. I can come up with.
Especially if the comp that you understand how to play Hood in isn't like a fucking like Emma Hood mirror matchup, straight front to back, just shoot your gun, doesn't have to worry about another angle or anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Then it's like you're not learning anything. Like you can just turn off your brain, like just hold left click, you'll shoot something, you'll kill something eventually.
Right.
But it's just like it's the game at like the first dimension. And
Yeah.
a game like this has like 6 dimensions.
I guess it's basically like if your gameplay is reflective of how an AI bot would play in this game, you're pretty much not learning how the game works. You know, I would expect a hard AI bot Hood in this game to do exactly what you would do in a regular Hood comp, quote unquote. But you're never gonna see a Hood flanking if it's a AI bot, right? You have like 10 games on Hood at that point. That's fine. I mean, I'm not saying you need to be perfect at it. I'm just saying you need to understand what the
It's
point of
not
the
even like
character.
it's not even like a straight hero thing. It's like a game macro understanding thing. Like I got slotted into ring scrims for Rad Academy playing Hood with like 2 games played in ranked, and I went
Shit.
2-1 versus fucking like Days Devils with Cinnamon on Hood. That guy's like probably the best Hood in MRC on the other team.
The game
It's
where it was on Hood majority match, I don't know if we watched you play Hood, did we?
We've only seen 3 games so far. There probably is one where he's gotten a lot more Hood playtime, but
Hmm.
I mean, we'll have to watch that another time if you need to go soon.
I mean, I don't have to
We,
go. I leave at 4. Well, I need
I
to be
mean,
there by 4, so I leave at 3. So I have 2 hours left. But
I can see I think everyone that's played, like we can finish day 2 another time because I think everyone that played day 2 has
yeah, I know nobody.
been shown. So do you want to go through 1 or 2 of the day 1 codes now and try to find some players that we haven't had a chance to see yet? It's just so
Yeah.
that, like, you know, if they end up watching, they can kind of pick up on what we want to see from them these last
Yeah.
2 days.
Yeah. I mean, I've done enough notes for each individual player on day 2 to understand how to play the game better. So y'all just need to watch the VOD and take notes, or really take notes on your own parts. But a lot of the things I'm saying here is like applicable to everyone, right?
Yeah.
Stop standing main. Use cover. Why would you stand here? Why would you use your ability here instead of there? I don't know. If the answer, guys, if I ever ask you a question and your answer is I don't know, that means you did not know. You weren't thinking during the game.
Yeah.
You're just playing. Overall tips for me: just finished watching first game too. You were gray. It's what was the? I don't remember what I said about gray. It was basically, I mean, your biggest issue was positioning, which is the case for everybody in this game because nobody knows how to position.
Positioning, in terms of support, his positioning was
It was
some of the
okay.
better that we've seen, but there's his mid
Right.
mid-fight positioning was a little bit of an issue. And
It
then the
it was
ults, the Gambit ults, like wanting to use it like fully
yeah
defensively, just understanding when you want to use offensively and then defensively on
yeah. We
on
talked
those
about
ults.
gambit ults, but
Relative to me
also
too.
you are too passive. You needed to be more aggressive, just overall, right? Pop your gambit cards a lot earlier when the dive is happening. Like not you did it 3 seconds late. It should have been done 1 second late. You guys had 2 kills. You're still sitting on card and not walking forward, right? Stuff like that. So be more aggro. I don't remember watching a Hood game from you, nobody. If you did, I didn't really pay attention, I'll be honest.
Uh, I think there was one. I think it was one of the 2 we haven't seen yet.
I see. Let me look at the officer chat. Also,
The day
day
1
one
codes
codes.
are pretty far up. I can forward them real quick.
Nah, I found them.
I mean, yeah, you'd get to them faster than I could.
Hairless
I
Kais.
know Kaisp is the main one. The thing about day 1 is a lot of like, because it was unorganized, I think there's a lot of like off rolling going on.
Hmm.
Like scripted one is on DPS here.
I want to
Hairless
watch this
Seeker,
game. This is
I think
Manhattan,
Hairless
right?
Seeker is there a game where it's Kaisp and Hairless Seeker both on DPS? Because I think
Kais.
let me double check. I'm pretty sure Hairless Seeker is DPS primary.
Double check that. I'll look for the codes in the meantime.
Yeah, I'm pulling out my Excel sheet. Give me a second.
Kais was not in this game. Unlucky. Hairless Secret. Okay, this is the one game where they're both on DPS on the opposite team, but Kite's off rolling, so.
Oh, my fucking Excel sheet never got saved because my power went out.
You can just
That's
check my history
fucking
too.
sick.
Who is Silver? Overall, I need to manage my cooldowns better, especially high priority. Yes, definitely, 100% gamer. Yes, I can return soon. When do you want it?
Yeah, Hairless Seeker is DPS primary.
Oh, here's
So if we can
Rafa.
get
I see.
if we can get Hairless Seeker versus Kaisp code, that'd be great. We've seen Rocket. We've seen Rocket already. We've seen Zarafa. We've seen Nobody. We've seen Mel, Loser, Lol, Shadow, Mistborn. And Egmo isn't going to be till the later half, so we can't really give him anything. We've seen. Yeah, once we get Hairless and Kaisp, then everyone has some sort of notes to work on going into this last weekend, except Egmo, who hasn't been able to play, and then Pegasus hasn't been able to play. And then Deshi hasn't been able to play either, but Deshi hasn't said anything, so I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of count them out unless I hear anything different. Where are you driving to?
Don't worry about it.
Not bad. I was trying to get food after, man.
Nope.
No, you got work.
Lucky.
Does this have
Yeah, it's
the
got.
two I was talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Kai's
this is
been there.
the LARP game, fucking Mel versus Kite Tank. Oh, I brought it up for day 2, but I don't really want to see, teams going like these triple variant comps
What, triple
for
support?
trials at least, like triple support or triple tank
Oh,
comps for
we
trials.
we should be running 2-2-2 just normally.
Yeah. This was day 1.
Okay.
I wasn't here for it.
I'm already lost on Kaisp. What the fuck do you mean in the first 5 seconds this guy's popping infinite ammo? It has to be a misclick, right? Okay. Oh.
That didn't really look like a misclick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is like -5 points for you guys if you're watching this. Guys, this is exactly what I'm talking about, right? If I were to hide its name here, you would probably think this is like a bronze Punisher player. But the reality is, this guy's probably Celestial 1 peak, Eternity peak, and he's doing shit like this, right? Have purpose with when you use your abilities. I should not be randomly seeing you throw it out just because I thought the enemy team was there. You don't know anything, right? Here's the thing. Okay, no offense. You don't know anything, and also the enemy team doesn't know anything. So what you think they're gonna do, they're not gonna do because they're not normal, right? Their brains are cooked, and so is your brain. So at least have your brain be less cooked, and not you're gonna be like so much ahead, right?
At some point, we just need to give up the fact that we wasted our team up and just walk up, by the way. There's no point in standing in there just hoping that they'd, like, peek us for half a second. It's like, misplays happen, right? Like, everyone makes mistakes.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind it if there's, like, an idea behind it, which, I mean, obviously there wasn't. But, like, when you make a mistake, you just have to accept it. You can't, like, force the mistake and try to, like, make it something.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
at that point, you're just praying for someone on the enemy team to, like, just
fence
zombie
walk into
you.
the yeah. All right, let's watch Hairless real quick. I mean, it's pretty similar here too. I can't lie, both of them.
Yeah, squid placement's like the same issues we've had with the other name words we've seen. Or like timings, not placement. I mean, placement here is pretty bad as well. You want to be higher up.
Placement here is bad. Timing is so horrendously bad.
Timing is way worse though. It's like we're 3 seconds in. They can't like. There's not even a soul on the cart yet.
Brother,
Like the cart doesn't even have a player on it.
you could not tell me who was on the enemy team if I did this and turn the camera around. And it's just
Is that Luna team up?
no, it's the Gamma team up.
Yeah, it's a different icon.
Yeah,
it looked different from what I thought it was.
I forgot you were streaming. What's up, JD? Gogo says he's stopping the support. Are we really gonna have Gogo support?
Gogo put support as his secondary role to trial.
Yeah.
I mean,
Guys,
there's people with like primary and secondary roles, but whenever we bring people to phase 2, it's like I'm gonna tell them which role they're trialing on. I'm not gonna have like primary, secondaries, and phase 2. It's just gonna be you're on this role if you make it.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't even want to bother giving them any more notes. Like, this shit tilts me. It really does. And I don't know if it's because I'm such a poor mechanical player. I focus all my time in game sense and like ability usage. But I just can't fathom somebody playing a character like this and just tossing out shit just for no reason whatsoever.
Well,
Like,
you need a mixture of everything if you want to be good at the game. It's like mechanics, like macro understanding, ability usage, timing, like how you evaluate information and use it to your best ability. It's like you need everything if you want to be at the top. So it's like I know for you, like your mechanics aren't the best lamps, and like you need to ensure everything else is higher up. But like even like players with like the best of the best mechanics aren't going to be doing this stuff. You know, their Namor squids are going to be like placed at like the perfect timing for when an enemy team swings. It's going to be placed at a high like advantage point where they have to turn and look at it. Like this, it's like the
no,
timing here is good, but it should be like on that pillar at the top right, where they'd have to turn to the left instead of the right and look all the way up just
No.
to shoot the squid.
you missed it, by the way. This guy doesn't play Namor. Get him off Namor. You know why? He threw out 3 squids. You can only have 2 out at a time.
No, I think you can with the Gamma Squid.
No, no,
Does
no.
not let you have
You
to-
have 3 squids, but you can only place 2 at a time. So watch what happens when he throws them out. This was insta-gone. Insta-gone, insta-gone. This guy doesn't play Namor. Get him off the character. I want to see these guys play characters that they actually know how to play. This shit has pissed me off. And, like, I'm being mean about it. I'm being rude. I'm being toxic. I just can't be trialing you and watching you at your best, quote unquote, when you're playing a character you don't know how to play.
And also, this is very standard, like, Lamps coaching.
Yeah.
Like it might seem like aggressive, but it's like, if you take notes of what he's telling you, it's like you will improve.
Guys, like, why would I spend my time trying to coach you on win conditions and team compositions and how to analyze the fight if you can't even play your character properly because you don't know how the character works?
It's a 6-dimensional game, and you need to, you know, it's step by step on understanding the dimensions. You have to get through the first dimension to start getting to the second and third and fourth.
I deadass didn't know that I can't play Scamma with the others. I have Lord on the hero too. Ban that guy. Ban Zaratha.
I mean, I didn't realize it either, but I haven't played Namor in like 2 seasons.
I found out about this when I played Namor back in like season 2.5 or whatever the fuck. I was like, wait, what? And then I haven't done it ever since.
Whenever I played Namor was the Hela team up.
Yeah. What am I even watching? I just zoned out. I was just reading chat. My fault. Yeah, this is pretty aggressive, but I mean, you're just caught out of position. You just somehow live.
She was very like panicked as well. It's like,
yeah.
not even shooting at that point.
It's because I have
I know,
something else on my mind right now. What's up?
Something that I noticed, because I haven't gone through the day 1 codes yet, but I did like look at the, you know, end of map everything, and I noticed Kai has like a very abnormal death count compared to the rest of the field.
Really?
I think if you go to the end of this game real quick.
Yeah.
I think
He had
if I
11
remember correctly-
deaths.
11.
Yeah.
I know there was one. It was Spider Islands. It was like 24 and like 20, and I think the next one was like 13.
Really?
Like something of that area.
Okay. This is like a little bit unlucky from him, but also he's not aware of it. He dropped his team up, and then it didn't spawn correctly because it was at a weird angle, and so he's just trying to shotgun Punisher into them with no infinite ammo.
Shotgun Punisher here is fine anyways.
But you guys die here. I mean, you're just wide swinging into 6 people.
I don't think he even realized he got hit by a rock.
I think he just didn't care. I mean, Cloakle for the win, I guess. I don't know. Watch me that fight. What is Go-Go Rocket? As you're on Ultron. Don't fucking tell me.
Oh no, there's a fight later on we're evaluating, by the way, because I mean, there was like 4 different misplays in it, but like I told Rocket how to improve on one of his misplays, and then he said some shit that pissed me off, thinking that it wasn't an early ult. Shit was definitely early. Third point offense.
Is this what you want me to? Is this what you wanted to show me, Mr. Go-Go Rocket?
He wanted to show us that he's one of the few supports that knows how to use cover correctly.
Team? Question mark? Nowhere. You know what my team is doing? They're actually killing the Punisher. You're out here in the sky doing fuck all in the first place because you're out of position.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
W clip. Yep. I mean. Just play cover, bro.
We have no reason to leave where we were.
Legit, no reason for you to fence walk. Don't watch that. Oh, so now I should have watched fucking
Oh,
Go-Go
yeah,
Rocket.
yeah. Now we should turn around.
So now I should just jerk off and come on myself. Okay.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. No, let's get back to Hair the Secret POV. He's on a new character now.
No, you're right. You're right. We're on Bucky. Aren't you the guy who used to play Ultron? Yeah, I did.
He played Ultron, he played Peni. He played Cloak to Celestial.
I played Iron Man. That was a very good Iron Man.
I mean, he went Venom, but I don't know if I would call what he did on Venom as playing.
My Venom is fantastic, by the way.
Nah, I mean,
Kai's pissed on crack cocaine, by the way. for
maybe
doing
in the
that.
fucking like kindergarten leagues, your Venom's like something to watch.
Okay, well, that still means I'm rank 1 kindergartner, so.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you love spending your time in the fucking kindergarten league, don't
Okay,
you?
we can't say that. That's. This guy's on crack cocaine. We're doing this. My team failed me. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Go-Go Rocket is off the team.
No, bro, you'll see the thing later. It's in like a minute or so. It's his next ult. And honestly, we might talk about it in depth because it is a good like talking point for like a defensive tempo. It's like one of those moments where I want to take over the stream and fucking whip out my own pen.
Where am I? I am barely on. Us against the world.
Oh, we swapped the hella. I didn't realize.
I think yeah, this should definitely be last map. I think we're both getting to the phase where we're starting to like zone out a bit and evaluating.
Yeah. I mean, what is there to evaluate though? It's just Fent walking inside a support ult. Like, if you're not doing this, you're just trolling. And then he's shooting squishies. I don't know if he didn't see the Groot or what, but I mean, that's the correct play. So, not much to comment on. Good job, I guess.
Go Rocket POV for this. Oh, never mind. It's the next fight. My bad. It's just the same setup and the same issue, by the way, of not using cover.
I mean, yeah,
The second that guy ults, it's like,
yeah, it's
Start
just
fucking
back
running.
out. I've never seen it before. Didn't know it was hit scan. Okay, this guy's doesn't even
you know
matter. if
what?
it's hit
He's
scan
not.
or
He's
not.
actually not even lying. I think that he literally installed the game like right before,
I mean,
and this is day one. This actually might have been like the first time he witnessed the hood ult.
Jesus.
Nah, this is the last game of day one, bro. Surely at some point you would have noticed it.
He did say that. Yeah, it goes through shield, so you can only kite it or burn through it.
And you can only like kite it, yeah, or kill it.
Yeah, like, you're pretty much
can
never
beat it at all.
killing that shit unless you have like
It's like
infinite ammo
if you don't
punisher.
kill it as well, you can kill through most support ults with it if you like focus the support and use your final shot.
Yeah. He asked in game. I've been playing comp and getting back into it. The time's too late, old man.
Yeah,
You gotta get with the times.
times are changing, bro.
Times are changing.
Old man didn't know the new team up system.
How do you do, fellow children? Like, go learn
It's
head for
yours,
sure he's
go,
busted.
go Rocket POV when he gets to the next corner.
Alright.
I said that this like he dies and like a position die. I don't think he should have technically died, but
I also think this is really early ult.
Okay, so no one's healing him while he's doing this.
Yeah.
So this is
I mean, I don't disagree that like he definitely shouldn't have died here, but my argument was this is also super early.
yeah,
'Cause
it is
his
very
counter
early.
argument was like, how do you think we get this space? But this is like, the space that blue team is holding is like quote unquote space. Like they're gonna want to play the payload and use their 3 defensive ults to just hold the payload. It's like they're gonna give up the space when you guys walk up. They just want to be like Kite's only there because he's max ranging his left click.
Here's my issue with what Gogo said. I would agree if we didn't have infinite ammo Punisher or his ult. Right? Either one of those things does the same thing your Ultron ult does. Now, you could pop your Ultron ult and try to force out a support ult. Or we could just force out infinite ammo Punisher and just burn through them, make them use some ability, right? Make them back up, and then you guys have space. And then when they use a support ult, which they do have, you can use Ultron
3 of
ult to
them actually.
sustain, right? I mean, we can even use just mag ult to sustain, but I don't see the value in you forcing the Ultron ult out here to try and
Yeah, you don't need any sort of ult to take that space. This space is gonna be given up by the other team.
right? Because like even if we say like let's say you guys have 0 ults here, right? They're playing out in the open, just like shooting at them with a well-timed amp from your Ultron drones, and then like Punisher or a Groot Wall is enough for them to like back up entirely. If I live through this, it's a one fight. Sure.
No, it's not. They just go back to the point and then they have a support ult advantage and they just stall the point infinitely because you guys are down a support ult now. They have 3
That's
to your
also
guys'
true.
2.
You're right.
So like, I mean, Barry's out of position, and I don't even know how much like the Ultron ult contributed to
Contributed to
killing that
that?
guy. I think that guy is probably dead anyways. Like he's in the middle of the open, it's like everyone's swinging him. It's like this guy's
Yeah.
always gonna die here.
My game just crashed.
Yeah. But the point of using Ultron ults is to force something out of the other team because your ult builds incredibly fast compared to every other support ult. But you're not gonna like it's not good enough as of a support ult to use it supportively. You have to use it offensively, which you do. But when they have mag ult, cloak ult, and invis ult, and your ult does not force any one of those 3, then it's too early of an ult.
That's true. It's a sign. It really is a sign. It's a sign of me saying of the game telling me stop reviewing this shit. No.
I mean, I think we're good to stop for today if you want. I don't like we can watch defense like quickly, but
yeah, I
I
mean,
don't think there's gonna be like any additional notes for anyone on defense. I mean, what are the main notes for the 2 DPS that we saw? Like outside of like
to be honest, I don't even want to give any notes on anything else besides use your fucking cooldowns properly, because like why are we still working on those fundamentals? You know?
I mean, it's like mostly the
Uh,
same notes that we gave the other DPS of like. I mean, Punisher, you don't really need to take angles, but
no.
understanding when you want to swing with your infinite team up, and
That's
like
like
you
the
said, like
only thing about Punisher you need to know. And
yeah,
that guy's
it's like
not
you said
doing that
earlier in your
properly.
stream. It's like what is like the thing that your hero does, and how do you want to do it? And
Yeah.
it's like there's a few fights where it's like the ammo is good, but like half of them is like if can't tell the purpose, but behind you pressing your C button, it's like there can't possibly be a purpose behind it.
I'm on Rocket on defense, so it's a guaranteed hard hold. Like this guy's fucking stupid, bro.
No, it was a hard roll on defense. I don't remember why, but no, I remember the support line was
It's
like
because
it
of
was
his go
Rocket.
Rocket, bro. Go Rocket.
No, it was Rocket Jeff, bro. It was Rocket Jeff defense, and they just won. It was Storm. It was Storm like group like front to back, but with Rocket Jeff. I was like trying to figure out how that comp was ever working, and like I
Should
don't know
I
how the group didn't just fall over.
end the stream so I can make this VOD very concise and just make it a. It might not be a bad idea. Okay, he
yeah.
said watch the hood here. I can restart stream right after.
No, yeah. This guy, like all 6 players ignored this guy when they walked up to get to the rest of them. And Lee just noticed that he wasn't getting shot. I mean, Mel turned around at some point, but then like when your frontline tank's the only one turning around, it's like the rest of them are walking up into the entire enemy team with no frontline tank.
Yeah, I mean there's just no reason my coming entire team. Yeah, I mean like someone should be pocketing you.
It's bad on all 6 players. This guy should have been hard shot, but also
No.
the ult was early.
Yeah. Yeah. Not, I mean, like, he's not wrong. You like, you could have gotten value out of this ult if you had survived, if your team heals you, and you're right. But I don't think you need to even ult in the first place. But also, M-Choke, I mean, notice what he does. This guy, lead code. He farms off of tanks. Bop, 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 bop. I don't know
By
about
the way,
that.
he holds it at 75. He's not even like shooting the tanks on their walk up.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't lose your rage at any point, or charge, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
So he gets it to 76, and he's in a position where like he could shift into your team and you'd have it. Well, shoot twice and shift into your team and he would have it.
What's it called? Also, like, what you're talking about, Gogo, right? It's like, it gets to a point where it's like, yeah, you know, you probably could have lived that, and maybe it's not necessarily a bad play if only your team helps you. But it's like, do you want to be in a position where your team has to help you like that? Or like, your only option is to rely on your team? You know what I mean? Now, obviously, it's like organized team settings, so you kind of should be.
In organized
also it's
team
just-
settings, he would never die, but then the issue just becomes the fact that it was too early of an ult and didn't force anything. Like
Yeah.
even like I would say Rocket's team is in a disadvantage even if he lives and Barry dies. And you're
Yeah.
playing that 6v5 just
Yeah.
because of how difficult that choke is to break and the fact that the other team now has a defensive ult advantage.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God, I'm hungry.
I need to eat something too. I mean, I already ate, but it's like, this wasn't enough. Okay. I'm gonna give this 30 seconds. If I see this guy fucking it up, I'm off.
He had good storm ults, I remember. Oh, yeah. I remember the Black Panther. This is
Oh, okay, so
Interesting.
Gogo 6 got it. Alright, so, Kaisp, already. I know you're not watching, but if you are watching, what are we amping?
we amp
1
and walk
second,
backwards
2
and then
seconds,
reload.
3 seconds. It takes you 3 seconds for you to shoot your first target, and how many people are you shooting?
Wait,
Did you even
why
hit
are we not
anybody?
using the hitscan team up on Storm?
I like the Jeff team up better because it lets you pierce. With the hit scan one, you can't pierce. So I think there's an argument to be made that Jeff team up is actually the better team up.
I've never seen Jeff team up used in any scenario. Like
It's
maybe when
it's
Jeff
just
is in the game,
because
is it?
well, Jeff is in the game, but it's mainly because you don't want to lose out on the piercing aspect of Storm. Right, because with the Thor team up, you're forced to be in hit scan mode every single time.
I think the hitscan mode is just better though, because you get the headshots in hitscan mode.
Yeah, but it's like, do you want to hit headshots or do you want to like hit the entire team while
Do you want to
damaging
hit headshots on this like target you're shooting, or do you want to pierce like some baby damage on the person behind your target?
I think baby damage with everybody being amped is a lot better, depending on the
I
situation.
don't know. I think if you're swinging with amp and you're like, let's say you swing with amp and then you're hard shooting the Groot, it's like, would you rather, you know, some stray damage hit the Magneto behind the Groot or be able to headshot the fucking Groot?
I don't know. I think it's
It doesn't matter. We can debate it later. Like if this one's like fine team up, like I think hit scan's still better. If this one's fine, it's whatever.
Right. But regardless, I want to see Kaisp, right? Pops amp. Okay, we are at 15:11. 8 seconds pass. 15:1. We did 125 damage with our 8-second damage boost amp on our entire team.
Oh, you don't want to see any of the Black Panther gameplay?
Like, this is just ridiculous. Guys, in what world should a DPS do 125 damage with piercing qualities, right? He's not on the Thor team up. So you can't say, oh, well, he was only shooting at one target, and so he only hit one target. This guy's is able to hit 12 people on the enemy team if there are 12 people,
I see that.
and he still does 125 after amping.
I bring thunder. Thunderbolt.
Guys, I hit 4 shots, I already did more damage on one singular target. In 4 seconds, I did more damage with 1 amp with the exact same team up. It's ridiculous. Like, these people, These people don't know how their own characters work. Stop playing characters you guys don't understand how to work. Don't understand how to play. This is why I hate people who flex, quote unquote, so much. You're not a flex god just because you play Magneto, Punisher, and Rocky Raccoon. No, just play characters you actually know how to play. It's just a waste of time for everybody. Also, yeah, you build ult faster if you pierce, so that's also a good thing about the Storm ult or the Jeff team up.
I mean, you'd
And-
build faster when you hit the headshots as well if you're a good hit scan player. It's scenario
Yeah,
dependent. I'd feel. I don't know. We can debate it later. I don't think it's that like much of an issue.
Yeah, it's fine. But my other point is like, why would you have a hit scan player on Storm? You know, just put him on Punisher or Cyclops or Hela or whatever. Attended a class recently on swapping within your archetype. Something I think a lot of people don't understand what their archetype is overall. So what class are you attending where they talk about swapping within your archetype? Is that like a psychology class or is that like a Gaming for Hope Academy class? Anyway, um, if anyone has any questions about all right, bro, Marvel Rivals University. If anyone has any questions about what I've said or what Aurora said, hit us up in DMs. If you're watching the VOD at least. And
And also, no decisions are going to be made today. There's
Yeah.
still 2 days of trials remaining.
Yeah.
And obviously, there's 6 maps from the first 2 days that we haven't even gone over yet. Like the main purpose of this today, at like the halfway point, is so that everyone kind of has an idea of what we're noticing so far, so that you can implement what we've talked about. Like one of the main things, especially if we want to take this team to the next level and start facing, Fisher, who's like 6 pro players, Northwood, who has Spark Chief Vespa, probably gonna pick up someone else. Nebraska now is gonna be a top contender with Iffy Tones. Like, if we want to be able to swing into these players, we need people who are incredibly coachable. Like, who will take the feedback that me and Lamps give them, and like me and Lamps have the knowledge of this game as many dimensions as it goes. Like, even if you're like at the 3rd dimension right now, 4th dimension, we can take you guys to that next level. But you need to prove to us that you take the feedback me and Lamps gave you today. We want to see it in trials on Thursday and Friday.
If I see massive improvement on Thursday, Friday, yes, it's tomorrow, not today. If I see massive improvement already in my head, you're better in my books. Okay. But if I see the same mistakes happening on the characters I specifically told you fix these mistakes on, there's gonna be a problem. Now, if you haven't seen the VOD, obviously it's not relevant. But like, if I see nobody XG gamer, popping his Magneto bubble onto a 0 damage, Rocky Raccoon sitting in front of him, I'm just gonna be pissed. I'm calling you out, but it's okay. It was a good deal on coaching for a week since I can't afford regularly consistent coaching or one-on-one. I feel that. Marvel Rivals boot camp. Um, you have the right to call me whatever you want if I do it. Okay. But yeah, that's all I've got. I might end the stream here and then restart it just so I could.
Yeah, I think end it, and then we can talk a little bit more just out off stream, and then like you can restart streaming like 5-10 minutes.
Well, then I would lose all my viewers. That's okay. We can do that. All right. I'll end the stream. I'll be right back. 10-minute interval. Peace. Thanks for watching. And yeah, like follow the notes, please. Please, please, please.